Good night, jungle people. Good night. Welcome to the platform. Hope everybody's doing well. I didn't go live today at all. At all. At all. A lot of things for me to cover. So, let me get to it. Let me get to it. Let me get to it, my people. No, I'm gonna have nobody on for my TikTok live tonight, I'm sorry. How you guys doing? Hope my people, let me get the little notification, you know, man. I hope let me get the little notification. Alright. Turn on this. Connected, awesome. Device. Yes. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Like up the live for me. Like up the live for me there. Please and thanks. Don't keep it to yourself. Like up the live for me. Tell a friend say Bolo is live and it gets serious tonight. No jokings around here. We're going in tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Trust and believe. We're going in tonight. You hear that? Let me see. There's two audios. Oh, here it is. One of them this.
Careful enough, sister. If the people of Jamaica get fed up with their level of incompetence and corruption, they blame the Labour government, you know? No, and they should. If we're not careful, you know, the people that get overwhelmed and start cussing about it, you know? If the government is careful, you know? Okay.
Madam Speaker, to be fair to the people of Jamaica, you know, I voted for the Jamaica Labour Party because I recognize these problems and I want a change and I want somebody to fix it.
Thank you.
You can't let the 15, 20 era tell me say them create the problem. I know the problem exists and I put you there to fix it.
Yes.
So in all fairness to the people of Jamaica, come on, Christopher Topston, tie up your shoes lace, man.
What?
Grab up your bootstrap.
What?
No, careful enough, sister. If the people of Jamaica get fed up with their level of incompetence and corruption, they blame the Labour government, you know?
Boy.
No, and they should.
If we're not careful, you know, the people that get overwhelmed and start cussing about it, you know? If the government is careful, you know? Okay.
Madam Speaker, to be fair to the people of Jamaica, you know, I voted for the Jamaica Labour Party because I recognize these problems and I want a change and I want somebody to fix it.
Thank you.
You can't let the 15, 20 era tell me say them create the problem. I know the problem exists and I put you there to fix it.
Yes.
So in all fairness to the people of Jamaica, come on, Christopher Topston, tie up your shoes lace, man. Grab up your bootstraps.
No, careful enough, sister. If the people of Jamaica get fed up with their
Jamaica, even the most hypocritical, the hypocritical labor at them, eyes is opening up. When you not hear how this lady attack, when them call her Madam Speaker, and I don't really speak for them, you know. But this is something to talk about, Jamaica. When I saw this, I have somebody when me follow up on my TikTok, and them the video pop up. I say, won't you be this way? Me here, Andre Stevens are talk about? Where I talk all of the nasty things them about him, and other people on the platform, I say, them people they look like Andrew Holness can't do nothing wrong. Let me play it one more time because it look like he fall come and roast Jamaica. One more time. One more time.
if the people of Jamaica get fed up with their level of incompetency and corruption, yeah, they blame it on Labour government, you know.
No, and they should.
If we're not careful, you know, the people that get overwhelmed and start cussing about it, you know. If the government is careful, you know. Okay.
Madam Speaker, to be fair to the people of Jamaica, you know, I voted for the Jamaica Labour Party because I recognize these problems and I want a change and I want somebody to fix it.
Thank you.
You can't let a 15, 20 year tell me say them create the problem. I know the problem exists. And
Jamaica, how much times have I said that to the Labour right them on my platform? How much time have I said it? I have said it many times. If you are, and it's not just me, because I am not the brightest person in the room. I am not the most educated. I am not the most brilliant, but it is common sense. If you are in power for 2 terms, 10 years, going into a 3rd term, and you still blaming 1970, 1960, way back from them time they are blaming 18 years of PJ Patterson, you are not qualified to be the leader of the country. You need to go. You need to resign, and the people that must demand that you resign. We need to see the back of you, and you need to be investigated. You understand? Because you're uncertified. That's what you need to go concentrate on. Your uncertified status. We've been said that. And there's many other persons within the Jamaica Labour Party where it's the same thing. Not true. Not true. Oh, look like this turn on. So hold on. How you turn on this? Karen, how you doing? Good night, everybody. Let me know where you guys are watching from. It's your brother Bolo VNR. We in this space again. One more audio from the Labour right then. What me did catch? What me say me have to play? Me say.
For what it worth,
yes.
Let me openly declare my honesty.
Please.
I am a supporter of the Jamaica Labour Party.
Okay.
My entire family are JLP.
Yes, entire family.
Come from Northeast St. Elizabeth.
Yes.
The entire Powell are JLP.
Yes.
I don't know of one Powell down there that are orange. So let me get that out of the way.
Yes.
I believe as Jamaican, we are destructive to ourselves. And we allow Andrew to dictate the country, to dictate the party, and to take it for his family business.
Mighty God.
I am not sure if there's another country in the world that husband and wife are running the government. I am not sure. Don't hold me on it, but I am not sure. How could Andrew Holness get his wife to be member of parliament and speak of the house so that nobody can shut him up and hold him guilty for whatever he wants to say and do? Most of it, he's polite, so he knows how to play with words. Why would Andrew Holness take his wife, have her running the house, and then set a 25 million pay hike plus for him and his, the only next thing that Andrew left to do, you know, is to bring in his 2 sons and give them 2 seats as well.
Mighty God.
And that is going to happen next.
Hashalama.
Because as I said, Andrew is a dictator and Andrew is a bully. How in Christ's name Andrew and his wife are in parliament? And you people, you know what I realize? 90% of the Jamaica electorate are people who cannot read. I was surprised when I work at election that the people them cannot read.
Nuts.
And over my career years, I realized that none of my colleagues ever voted. So Jamaican politics are tin mackerel and dumpling politics, and that is why the garrisons were created, and that is why the...
No, Jamaica. Let me tell you something. I never knew that she said all of this. Me never know. Me never know, Jamaica. This better than roast chicken right now. This better than roast chicken. Me never know she said all of this. I never know. I never know. What go on there, so? Me never know she should say all of this. So you what going now? I'm gonna put something together. People don't like catch you up in life. Don't like catch you up in life. Why you so nice? I'm gonna put something together. Me say they will know no peace, Jamaica. The labor right them is coming out for the labor right them. They will know no peace. If you don't think a joke, hey, me telling you say, Jerry Bryan never tell a lie. They will know no peace. Me make sure some wear my green, you know, my one little green shirt today, because I come feel labor right them. You know. Me come fi open up the labor right them, yeah, so they can ripe like green, like ripe from green orange to ripe orange. Come, we don't have to get enlightened. The truth shall set on free. True. Now look at Joe. Let me find this other audio right also. Remember me telling you that. We dey on the internet. Remember go and play too.
Illiterate rate in Jamaica is so high. Keep them dunce so we can trick them and get our
Mighty
votes.
God.
I am looking forward to see the back of Andrew.
Jesus.
Andrew should never have Juliet in-house, second leader of house, member of parliament, and the both of them carrying such a heavy paycheck and the Jamaica unemployment rate are so high. It is wrong. It is wrong. It is wrong.
He's
No
no
other country in the world.
Yes.
Correct me if I'm wrong, you know. But I don't think you have another. And they take this politics for a joke. But they are speech. Him wife a kiss him, a rub him. It's a joke.
Party
The
shop.
Jamaican parliament becomes a place of joke.
Yes.
It is wrong. And you know what I love about myself? I can be objective.
Oh God. Oh God. Jamaica whole place mash up. The whole place mash up. The labor right them a turn against Andrew. The man, Pastor Peter Chambers' prophecy is coming to pass. The same people them will support Andrew Holness. Jamaica a them a turn against him. What's up, Violet? Good night, how you doing? Roel Harris, bless up yourself. All of the people on TikTok. Listen to me, TikTok. We have a mission tonight, you know. You see me at time, you know. You see between now and the next 60 minutes, we're supposed to have 50,000 likes. You see anything after that a bonus. But you see for now and the next hour, the mission is to get 50,000 likes. For the people on YouTube, listen, all you have to do, I press the like button one time. You don't have to tap up the screen every minute. See there? Somewhere up here, so you have the somewhere up at the top here, so yeah, you have the thumbs up button like this. Just press it and hit the like button for me. Thank you. No. And then and the people on YouTube now can share the live. Zine. And if you're on Bolo VNR 2.0, you can become a member, an honorable member of the platform. You can send super chats if you see it available as an option. And if you want the cash app is right there. If you want the Zelle, ask me for my number. I'm send it to you. I'm moderator then drop my number. I'm send it the Zelle. And the PayPal link that they same way in the pinned comment. Alright, my people? But when you get the likes up for me, it's very important. I haven't been live all day. But trust me, when I will get the live stream of a lifetime tonight. Sassy, what's up? I promise you. I promise you that. When I go and get the live stream of a lifetime tonight. I promise you that. I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait to come live, Jamaica. Let me tell you now. I rush come on my heart to go live. I'm not doing a live from there. I may have so much to talk about. I rush come on my heart to go and do this live here. Remember me telling you that. Let me plug in this. This is so serious right now. How you doing, Sassy? What's up, babes? How you doing? Sassy D in the building. Tammy, what's up? I see you. Big up on yourself. When I go on top of the screen, them loyal fans them on TikTok. I want to with TikTok, you know. When I come out, you know. 13 minutes of my life. I look on TikTok. 83 people on the live. I them think they may not talk about. Big up TikTok. Alright. Yes. So me find it. Peter Chambers video. I'm gonna play this again.
I put you there to fix it.
Yes.
So in all fairness to the people of Jamaica, come on, Christopher Topstan, tie up your shoelace, man. Grab off your bootstraps.
No, careful, sister. If the people of Jamaica get fed up with the level of incompetence and corruption, yeah, they blame it on Labour government,
No, and they
Yeah, all hypocrite she, but careful, Then we blame it on Labour government. Then who them fi blame it on? Them in a power for 10 years. And here the lady have to say.
Yes. If we're not careful, the people
One
that
check.
overwhelm and start cussing about it, If the government
Madam
is careful,
Speaker.
Okay.
Madam Speaker, to be fair to the people of Jamaica, I voted for the Jamaica Labour Party because I recognize these problems and I want a change and I want somebody to fix it.
Thank you.
You can't.
Sorry about that, my people. We'll turn off the audio, yeah.
Fix it.
Yes.
So in all fairness to the people of Jamaica, come on, Christopher Topstan, tie up your shoelace, man. Grab off your bootstraps.
No, careful, sister. If the people of Jamaica get fed up with the level of incompetence and corruption, yeah, they blame it on Labour government,
No, and they should.
If we're not careful, the people
Morning.
overwhelm and
Wanna know?
start cussing about it, If the government
Madam
is careful,
Speaker.
Okay.
Madam Speaker, to be fair to the people of Jamaica, I voted for the Jamaica Labour Party because I recognize these problems and I want a change and I want somebody to fix it.
Right.
Thank you.
You can't let the 15, 20 era tell me say and them create the problem. I know the problem exists and I put you there to fix it.
Yes.
Yes.
See
So
you,
in all
sister.
fairness to the people of Jamaica, come on, Christopher Topstan, tie up your shoelace, man.
Tie it up.
Grab off your bootstraps.
Grab it up.
No, careful, sister.
Grab it up. Grab it up.
For what it's worth, let me openly declare my honesty.
Right.
I am a supporter of the Jamaica Labour Party.
Yes.
My entire family are JLP.
Yes.
Come from North East.
Sorry. Yes.
The entire Powell
Yes.
are JLP.
Yes,
I don't
ma'am.
know of one Powell down there that are orange.
Yes.
So let me get that out of the way. I believe as Jamaican, we are destructive to ourselves.
Wow.
And we allow Andrew to dictate the
Yes.
country, to dictate the party,
Yes.
and to take it for his family business. I am not sure if there's another country in the world that husband and wife are running the government. I am not sure.
Don't call me don't too much. Don't call me no baga baga. I clean that up your I clean that up your
Don't hold me on it, but I am not sure.
Hey.
How could Andrew Holness get his wife to be member of parliament
Yes.
and speak of the house so that nobody can shut him up and hold him
Yes.
guilty for whatever he wants to say and do?
Yes.
Most of it he's polite, so he knows how to play with words. Why would Andrew Holness take his wife, have her running the house,
Yes.
and then set a 25 million pay hike plus for him and his? The only next thing that Andrew left to do,
Yes.
is to bring in his two sons and give them
Mighty God.
2 seats as well, And that is going to happen next.
Mighty God.
Because as I said, Andrew is a dictator,
Yes.
and Andrew is a bully.
Yes.
How in Christ's name
Yes.
Andrew and his wife are in parliament? And you people, you know what I realize? 90% of the Jamaica electorate are people who cannot read.
Them dunce.
I was surprised when I work at election that the people them cannot read.
Mighty God.
And over my career years, I realized that none of my colleagues ever voted.
Yes.
So Jamaican politics are tin mackerel and dumpling politics, and that is
Jesus.
why the garrisons were created, and that is why the illiterate rate in Jamaica is so high. Keep them dunce so we can trick them and get our
Yes.
votes.
Yes.
I am looking forward to see the back of Andrew.
Jesus.
Andrew should never have Juliet
Never.
in-house, second leader of house, member of parliament, and the both of them carrying such a heavy paycheck, and the Jamaica unemployment rate are so high.
Oh God.
It is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It is wrong.
Yes.
No other country in the world.
None.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Correct me.
But I don't think you have another. And they take this politics for a joke.
Party shop
Feed
business.
him wife, a kiss him, a rub him. It's a joke. The Jamaican parliament becomes a place of joke.
One piece of gimmicks.
It is wrong. And you know what I love about myself? I can be objective.
Big up yourself for being objective, mama. Mighty God. Mighty God. Jamaica. The whole place a mash up. The whole Liberal Party a mash up right now. Right now, me a go make one mega. Me a make one mega video right now. To all them a context of this video, me a put everything together. Me a put everything together. Lady J Love, big up yourself. When you just give me a second day, Jamaica. Give me a second day. Let me go and play this. Let me go and play this.
Tell me about you thieving Donovan.
Yes.
I'm gonna talk to you about it.
Yes.
In the public.
Mm-mm.
In the public, me about it.
Yes.
In the public.
Public.
Because you think that you swear to things that your business private.
Yes.
Right?
That
But let me
thing.
tell you something. You're gonna know when the time comes.
When the right time
Just continue.
comes.
Just continue. You want a peaceful transition? Take the peaceful transition.
Yes.
And do what you do because you can't stay in a Central Kingston.
My God.
Me, I have a campaign make you lose.
Hear that?
So you have to get rid of you.
Afi.
You me have to get rid of. Me
Yes.
not ask you that. Oh, leave me alone.
Leave him alone. Leave her alone.
I realize that you is lying and Ramon is lying.
Two of them are lied.
I am so disappointed in Ramon. Not because him have a political ambition, and
No.
nothing is wrong with that.
Not
But
wrong.
Ramon been telling lies all the time. The amount of things where Ramon tell me about you, Donovan,
Mighty God.
where you a thief the people that the taxpayers' money
Yeah, they-
and a game for sign and Ramon talk. Say it's pure lie upon the things them.
Hear that?
I never know say you are the Ramon things, the amount of things where Ramon tell me about you. And let me tell you something. Me not say nothing. Me a wait for the time because everything I go come out in the public. Everything I go come out in the public. Thief in Donovan. Remember me know everything where you thief and how you get it.
Jesus.
Time.
Ease out. Ease out, Jamaica. Ease out. Oh my God. Listen.
If the people of Jamaica get fed up with the level of
Listen.
incompetence and corruption, yeah, they blame the Labour government.
Calm down. We're not ready for you yet. You calm down. We not ready for you yet. You just hold on, look at me. Let me start the ball game right now. Jesus. Never turn on the camera for that one. Let me camera there. Oh yeah, I have to turn on my audio too. Yes, the camera there ready now. And I know some are gonna need one audio. Lady G, I did with that. Mr. Lady G, I did with that. That was Jamaica. mic check, one on there. Jamaica, mic check, 1 2 1 2. I want to audio. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. It alright? Is this thing on? It alright now? Look like it alright now. Jamaica, big up on yourself with a Bolo and I'm not waste of time in this reaction. This is called the labor right them a city light. Them a turn from green to orange. Them a find out Andrew and them a burn him out. But you see, Pastor Peter Chambers did tell me to say that I'm not listening. So we have to go back, figure forward. You understand what I say? We have to go back, figure forward. Listen to this.
Apostle Elijah Peter Chambers, hallelujah, with another word, hallelujah, all over. I have been contacted, they're calling me, interviews are coming, people are inspecting the prophecies, the visions that the Lord has given unto me for the nation of Jamaica. And we have all seen the manifestation. Only the evil ones from the evil territory are still saying that I'm false and I'm fake and I'm an imposter. However, that's their conclusion, that's their opinion. Hallelujah. But we've got to talk a little about the local government election and what has been happening since the conclusion. And we see where there was a fight for the KSSC that is down in Kingston. And they say that they have won. Yet, I think it's Winston Ennis who withdrew himself from that position and expressed that he wants to protect his character, his moral integrity.
One by one, it's a mash up.
Then another video was done, which psychological, those who work in the psychological realm know that either he has been threatened because the tone of voice is saying that the last video that Winston Ennis did, he was threatened. He was threatened, I don't know by whom, for him to reinstate himself, but he's not comfortable. But the judgment, and the Lord told me to tell the leader of this land that as long as they are in power, trouble is going to follow them. Right now, what the Lord is revealing to me pertaining to this present government, that there will be constant war among them. And so some of you thought that the war has been there for a very long time, but the war is going to increase among them. The Lord is going to show and prove to the people of Jamaica that he's not with this government. Somebody said, thus said the Lord. The Lord spoke to me to tell the Prime Minister of Jamaica and his whole team that he is not with this people. Praise be to God. He's not with this government, their decisions, and the Samoa law that is signed behind the back of the people of the nation, the citizens of this land. It will be exposed. Also, the Lord reveals to me that someone is going to rise up, and this is someone that is untouchable. This is someone that has their secret, that has their corruption, that has their ticket. This is someone that will expose them in a disgraceful manner. Truth are going to be exposed. Because what we see where people are resigning...
Right, my wisdom warriors, something is not right. Tell about them.
What can go so?
Let me play. One of the people them rise up against them. Let me play. Let me play it.
The amount of things where Ramon tell me about you, Donovan, where you a thief the people that have the taxpayers' money and a game for sign, and Ramon talk, say it's pure lie upon the things them. I never know say you are the Ramon things, the amount of things where Ramon tell me about you. And let me tell you something, me not say nothing, me a wait for the time because everything I go come out in the public. Everything I go come out in the public. Thief in Donovan. Remember me know everything where you thief and how you get it. You have the audacity for ask me the other day if you did get money. When you get the money, they contract them up the road for fix up a Wildman Street, Sutton Street and in Alman Town. When you tell me to get the contractor and me get the contractor, Donovan, you forgot to say when me give you the contractor number, you and the man talk. After you and the man talk, the man come back to me and said to me, Mr. Rosie, you have to ask the MP how much money he want out of the money. Me say, I saw it go? Him say, yes, I saw it go. And when I came to you and ask you how much money you want out of it, you tell me $1.5 million. And I tell you you're not getting it. You forgot to tell you you're not get it? And I did. The first money paid was $1 million paid. And I tell you, you have to give you $300,000 out of it. and I gave the people them who forget money in a spoilers and gave Andre the money to share up Upper Alman Town. The next time we get the money, the $500,000, you were supposed to get $200,000 and me get $300,000. I did ask you for some material and you tell me, say, Rosie, when you get the money, take the $200,000. You forgot that? Listen, Donovan. You can't tell a lie for me, you know, because I say, me, I go in a social media. You walk and you tell the MP them how much money you give me. Which part you ever give me money, Donovan? Yes, you expect me to take the money. When you gave work projects, you expect me to take the money. Donovan, me never take the money. Stop tell lie for me.
So that's one of the audio them, you know. We're going to the next audio, you know, man. Because if you think it done this, you know. Trust me.
So she's the one, Rosie said, that has forced Donovan, that has made Donovan the monster he is to her. And this has caused, Courtney, chaos and bitterness. It has also caused Jamaica to hear the unfiltered, undiluted truth of the value of the syndicate of the goods.
Trouble.
You hear what Rosie said? Leave her alone, Jamaica. Leave her alone. So because of that damning voice note, all of a sudden, the tension has now risen to another level. That them not bring it on nationwide anymore. In the voice note to come, Rosie going to explain to you, Courtney and Jamaica, how they set up to take her out. Who wants to hear this part? Who wants to hear this part, Jamaica? Listen to this part.
Come like you remember.
Them put on social media, I tell nationwide, say me live a foreign. Me live a foreign 2 years now. And we come from foreign, and we go meeting, and we service my division, we do everything we need to do, including win my division in a 2024, and come down, come help Donovan, because nobody never do a vote for Donovan. Donovan and man as the people. Donovan, the people them hate him. We have to born or beg the people them back for vote for Donovan. And I hear only tell, I spoke in a group with about 18 persons in the group. In the group talk, Donovan is a member of the group, and Donovan I talk to. They took that, Donovan took out the voice note out there and leaked the voice note. We have spoken worse things than them in the group. Everybody, the supervisor, them and them, talk up on Donovan about his attitude and his behavior. Several times. Nothing has ever come out of the group. Nothing.
Jamaica. We have complained about the voice from time to time. That's why I play it now. It's a different context. This Rosie is saying that they have spoken worse things in the group than where we hear from the voice now already. Then what could have worse than what we hear already?
I never leaked the voice note to the public, you know. So I'm not responding to nobody because it's not me putting it out there. And me I want Labour Party. Me I want the mama for Labour Party. The mama. And me I want the Prime Minister. Tell Donovan to leave me alone.
The mama for Labour Party.
Donovan brother, the claim say, in lock the city. Donovan brother. And several occasions I warn him about Donovan. And all him can tell me is, Rosie, me know say Donovan stays a long time, I think Donovan will change. When him talk to Donovan come back into the constituency, come say blood thicker than water, and them can always go complain to him, brother. Me I tell the party him, is not that I'm not getting on the channel already, I'm going to mash up the committee and the organization in the party, that nobody can get any form of justice in the party if them don't go through Andrew Holness and Juliet Holness.
Jamaica, will you hear that?
Your right hand hold your left ears and your left hand hold your right foot. I saw it go. Please to the Prime Minister this morning. Kindly listen to the Labour rights them down there in Westmoreland.
See that, Andrew? I try to show you, say, Mr. Andrew, sir. I tell you something, sir. But you don't understand. Because you can relate to where we are going through right now. I mean, I'm going to ask if you could ever relate to nothing at all where we are going through. Because right now, as me check your makeup, you don't have a scar upon it. Andrew, you look like a man who never dropped from him man. You don't look like you ever run a race in your life and drop up yet. Mr. Andrew, sir, the last time now me I come to you, Mr. Prime Minister, sir. There is a constant reminder here in Westmoreland. It's a constant reminder, sir. Everywhere you go, it's blue tarpaulin, sir. Everywhere you go, it's roofless houses and blue tarpaulin. And let me tell you something, Mr. Andrew Holness. We can't comprehend why the government of Jamaica hate the people them so. You understand? Me don't know why the government of Jamaica hate the people them so. What we do you in a life, every time when your election come, people vote for you. And all you do, Mr. Holness, is dish your shit. You know, some of their hope, you know, myself say.
Yeah.
Sir, you would have did prove me wrong. I was hoping that you would have proved me wrong, you know, sir. People always have a bunch of story to talk. But politician, I may always want my own experience because people experience and my experience is two different experiences of holiness. And I was hoping that you would have proved me wrong. You come to Westmoreland, you shake me hand, you promise me, say everything will go alright. Mr. Andrew Holiness, everything not alright, you know, sir. Everything is not okay, sir. You understand? There's a constant reminder of the disaster everywhere you go. It's like, I just started here 2 weeks ago, it's campus because it's fresh still. No one not clean up, nobody. Mr. Holiness, I'm not trying to make you look bad, you know, sir. Are you self-destruct? Because let me tell you something, sir. You see, people come from overseas, come do more than what you do since the storm. You see your company media say you don't want to see people them a line up and a beg and a haul and pull for food, Mr. Andrew. I mean, Mr. Andrew's Holiness, sir, I don't see you do nothing better. Everything that you comes with, everything that you come with chaos and it come with complication. Sir, everything where you come with no make no sense. I mean, need the people them where clean the
Embarrassing. We need some milk.
And give some new people space and time to clean the office and put some courage on the seat. So do not sit so comfortable. Because I feel like when I sit too comfortable now, every time when I go around that big table there, and I sit down on the chair there, and I make some stupid decision. It's a holiness. We can't love who no love we, sir.
Yeah.
You understand? And respect go where respect come from, sir.
Yeah.
You cannot constantly have that shit in our face and expect say we are gonna take it. You understand? I am one of those, sir, who was waiting patiently and now put no God on your name. But right now I bury you and me bury your name, sir. Because you give me all the dirt I need to pour on you, sir. You not God on your name. But right now I bury you and me bury your name, sir. Because you give me all the dirt I need to pour on you, sir. You made a promise. You understand? Not only to me, but the Jamaican people them. And until now, Mr. Holiness. Until now, sir, we sick and tired. Me not gonna stay quiet no more, Mr. Holiness, sir. Me not stay quiet no more, sir. Me a law-abiding citizen of Jamaica, me work hard. And the people them over foreign send money come for your help where you not help with, sir. You me not ask me, I tell you, you don't know nothing about hard life.
Embarrassing. We need some milk.
Jamaica, done. Them they are the old audio. Let me bring you to the new one. Al Munchi B, Afia Confess. Wanna come hear this? Mighty God.
Of the Jamaica Labour Party.
No, and they
Even I careful, you know, sister. If the people of Jamaica get fed up with their level of incompetence and corruption, yeah, they blame it for Labour government, you know.
Sandra
no,
Wagwan.
and they should.
Even
And they should.
if we're not careful, you know, The people
Money
that
check.
overwhelmed and start cussing about it, you know. If the government
Madam
is fearful, you
Speaker.
know. Okay.
Madam Speaker, to be fair to the people of Jamaica, you know, I voted for the Jamaica Labour Party because I recognize these problems and I want a change and I want somebody to fix it. You can't then a 15, 20 year tell me, see, and then create the problem. I know the problem exists and I put you there to fix it.
Yes.
So in all fairness to the people of Jamaica, come on, Christopher Thompson, tie up your shoelace, man. Grab up your bootstraps.
Me say not even Christopher Tufton no safe. Not even Christopher Tufton no safe. Everybody I get it. The people them a wake up, you don't hear this. More labor right, and this video was done 1 day ago. Then put it out 1 day ago. Listen to this.
My entire family. For what it were, let me openly declare my honesty. I am a supporter of the Jamaica Labour Party. Entire family, RJLP.
Everybody.
Come from Northeast St. Elizabeth.
Mm-hmm.
The entire Powell, RJLP. I
Yeah.
don't know of one Powell down there that are orange.
Mighty God.
So let me get that out of the way.
Yes.
I believe as Jamaican, we are destructive to ourselves.
Yes.
And we allow Andrew to dictate the country, to dictate the party, and to take it for his family
My
business.
God.
I am not sure if there's another country in the world that husband and wife are running the government. I am not sure. Don't hold me on it, but I am not sure. How could Andrew Holness get his wife to be member of parliament and speaker of the house so that nobody can shut him up and hold him guilty for
Make you walk on.
whatever he wants to say and do? Most of it he's polite, so he knows how to
Nadine, what's something, baby?
Why would Andrew Holness take his wife, have her
Hi, Cheryl.
running
David,
the
big up.
house, and then set at 25 million
People will only be at
behind
9,000 likes. Come on, man. Good night,
Plus.
niece. We need to
for
get to
him and his
50,000
people. The
likes.
next thing that Andrew left to do, you know,
We don't have 20 minutes.
is
Let's
to
go.
bring in his 2 sons and give them 2 seats as well, you know. And that is going to happen next.
Wow.
Because as I said, Andrew is a dictator and Andrew is a bully. How in Christ's name
Yes.
Andrew and his wife are in parliament? And you people, you know what I realize?
Yes.
90% of the Jamaica electorate are people who cannot read.
My God.
I was surprised when I work at election that the people them cannot read. And over my career years, I realized that none of my colleagues ever voted. So Jamaican politics are tin mackerel and dumpling politics, and that is why the policies were failed. And that is why the illiterate rate in Jamaica is so high. Keep them dunce so we can trick them and get our votes.
Embarrassing.
I'm looking forward to see the back of Andrew.
Embarrassing.
Never have Juliet in-house, second leader of house, member of parliament, and the vote of them.
Wait.
carries
My
educated
goodness.
and the
What you
Jamaica
doing,
and
Miss
the
Genesis? Oh my God.
It is wrong. It is
Miss
wrong.
Genesis.
It is wrong. No other country in the world. Correct me if I'm wrong, you know.
None.
I don't think you have another. And they take this politics for a joke.
Yes.
They are speak. Him wife a kiss him, a rub him. It's a joke. The Jamaican parliament becomes a place of joke. It is wrong. And you know what I love about myself? I can be objective.
Yes.
He needs some milk.
Embarrassing.
He needs some milk.
No, Jamaica. That was a whole handful. When I tell you, said the labor right, them a run right out. And the labor right, them a let it be known. You understand? From, it's just more to come, you know. You just have to stay tuned. You cannot You cannot even blink. Jamaica, I'm just play with Pastor say, one more time, Pastor Peter James, the party and the hour, I tell you. The party.
In a disgraceful manner that has their corruption, that has their rise up. Rise up. And this is someone that is untouchable. This is someone that has their secret, that has their corruption, that has their ticket.
Yes.
This is someone that will expose them in a disgraceful manner. Truths are going to be exposed.
Yes.
Because what we see where people are resigning, people are getting sacked, people are getting fired.
Yes.
These decisions are very, very sticky.
Yes.
And even with warming time, it is going to cause a lot of bang around.
Them fix Warmington business, man. Then give Warmington position. But people, what am I only thinking in the comment section? The Labour Party ship is sinking, the Father God hand is moving, and all the corrupted people them is going to prison. Who not got prison, them will be forced to resign. Trust me, it's a great day in Jamaica if you're on the right side of history. And that's on God's side. Okay? That is it. Oh, and by the way, my lovely Miss Genesis is in the building. Shout out to Miss Genesis Canada in the building, you know what I mean? Ryan Campbell, my day one. We got Sassy D. Shout out to all my moderators. I want to get this video to 5,000 likes, guys. That is it. That is it. Alright, so we can exit this. Let me turn off the audio. Go back to the regular scheduled programming. Yeah. Regular scheduled programming. Yes, regular scheduled programming, ladies and gentlemen. I have to put that video out there. No doubt about it. No. Take these off the screen. Let's get to this article right here. So Jamaica, Miss Genesis, how you doing? I hope you're doing well enough. Oh my God, I got 3 of my day ones in the building. I got Ryan Campbell, I got Mel Dub, and I got Miss Genesis over by Bolo Clips. Shout out to each and every one of y'all, man. It's so good to see you guys. Appreciate y'all pulling up. Facebook. So we got Facebook here, and there's an article that I came across that I'm sure a lot of you probably have not read, but trust me, TikTok, I was live earlier, but I didn't get to do it the way I want to do it, but now we're going to do it. Joanne Sinclair, John C., how you guys doing? Hope you're having a wonderful weekend, all right? So it says here that, at least I'm going to make it read out loud so you guys can hear it. Let me turn down this, it's too loud. I'm sure it's too loud. Yes, that should be adequate. Allow, okay. Let me see. Mama say, mama pasa. Mama say, mama pasa. Oh, here we go.
U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio has issued a cable to American embassies and diplomats around the world, including Jamaica, that the greatest economy will be prioritizing trade over aid. Those countries that choose to work more closely with U.S. companies will enjoy President Trump's good graces. The U.S. has already disbanded...
Pause. And let me be clear. I ain't got no problem with Trump doing what he does for America. Let me be absolutely clear. Trump is doing what he thinks is best for the Americans. They voted him in, and he doing what he doing. I'm focused on us and our leaders and what we should be doing to help ourselves. I'm showing you. I'm going to play that again. I'm going to play that again because some people really need to share this live right now with at least 20 people. I don't think a lot of people saw this article yet. Listen to this again.
Disbanded U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio has issued a cable to American embassies and diplomats around the world, including Jamaica, that the greatest economy will be prioritizing trade over aid. Those countries that choose to work more closely with U.S. companies will enjoy President Trump's good graces. The US has already disbanded USAID with Elon Musk when he was head of Doge and President Trump deeming it an organization giving out large handouts with America not getting anything in return. USAID had a $25 billion annual budget, and many Caribbean countries benefited from its food, education, and health programs. The State Department cable read in part, for decades, government aid has been flowing from developed countries with only limited impact. It has not solved the world's economic development challenges, and it has often created dependency, inefficiency, and corruption.
Aye.
A general view of the U.S. State Department building in Washington, D.C., U.S., July 11th, 2025. Reuters/Annabelle Gordon. Donors and developing countries are ready to try a new development aid model. The old model has been government-centered and one-directional. Aid flowed from donor to recipient countries. The new model emphasizes mutually profitable business relationships between the private sector and countries. This is a clear sign why Jamaica and other Caribbean countries must become more self-reliant and step up productivity.
Hey!
There is a need for more local energy sources. Jamaica has a total GDP of around $20 billion, but spends $2 billion a year on imported fuel that's 10% of its GDP. President Trump has adopted an America First approach and his Make America Great Again. MAGA call has won great favor with many Americans. There are those American political interests who frown upon Jamaica's growing business ties with China and its level of investment in the country. They say Jamaica should look more to the U.S. in that respect. Joseph Vail, who has conducted research work for both the America First Policy Institute, AFPI, and the Center for Renewing America, speaking with Our Today said, Jamaica and the Caribbean islands are in our backyard, and we are their #1 trading partner. For decades, we have been giving them billions in aid while getting very little in return. Jamaica's highways and road networks are built by the Chinese, and now they are taking major positions in port development. The government has been very welcoming to the Chinese, but do not call for American firms to come in and operate there. Donald Tapia, former U.S. ambassador to Jamaica, Former U.S. Ambassador to Jamaica Donald Tapia has told Jamaica not to look to the Red Dragon, but rather look north to its biggest ally. He, too, says it is time more American businesses had a presence in the Caribbean. Jamaica and others should know by now where their bread is buttered. We give Jamaica around $50 million a year in aid. It's about time it was reciprocated. Donald Tapia served as the U.S. ambassador to Jamaica during Trump's first term as president. He has sounded the alarm on Jamaica's growing closeness to China. Speaking at a local media house luncheon, Tapia said, if the U.S. went to war with China, what umbrella are you under? Are you under the umbrella of China or are you under the umbrella of the U.S.? Think about that. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio has said that the presence of American companies is a key for bilateral relations and economic development, with the U.S. playing a key role in logistics, technology, and nearshoring. Addressing U.S. investments in Jamaica, President Trump has said, we see opportunities to work together in expanding trade and promoting more U.S. investment into Jamaica, particularly in areas such as energy and tourism. Donald Tapia, Marco Rubio, U.S. Aid, USAID.
Jamaica, my good people. I see Miss Genesis saying, make Jamaica great again. I would say make Jamaica great today. That's what I would say. Make Jamaica great today. Yeah, that's what I would say. I don't think Jamaica has been able to reach its real level of greatness because of forces that has infiltrated the politics over the years and damaged our growth potential. So I would say make Jamaica great today. Like I said, I ain't got no problem, Trump. Do you, sir? You doing for your people? Do you? Isn't it? Jamaica should focus on doing what is right for Jamaica. Period. Now, there's a few things in this article that really stood out to me. Take my time. Well, let's go to the top. Let's go to the top, please. Those countries that choose to work more closely with the US companies will enjoy President Trump goods. The countries that choose to work more closely with US companies will enjoy President Trump good graces. What's Jamaica? If you know anything about Donald Trump, his emotions swing when it ready, you know. So you don't know, you cannot bank your on an individual, a person's good. That is very volatile. In business, they would say it's an unsecured loan. It's a very unsecured loan. So Jamaica, if Jamaica is doing what is best for Jamaica, just be graces alone and not knowing where to go out of it is not good for your economy. So now we have to think about what we're doing. And Trump is just one aspect of it all, because Jamaica is a small country. So you have to think about trade. You have to think, look at Singapore. Look how Singapore operates. Singapore actually has good relations with all different countries around the world where trade is concerned. What did Singapore concentrate on? Cutting down corruption and also... Oh, thank you so much, T-Play. Cutting down corruption and also... Oh, T-Play, thanks, sweetie. Cutting down corruption and having a hard line on corruption. And oh, that's why it's making the noise. Oh yes, one of the gift the achievements. Thank you so much again, T-Play. So cutting down corruption and focusing on education. In Singapore, they have to hire people, they have to get people to come in to work certain jobs because, you know, the IQ and the education is so high. They're just not going to work certain jobs. In Jamaica, we look at tourism as our golden goose. Don't get me wrong, being a servant in the hotel industry while not getting tips. Oh, and we're going to get there. And not getting paid properly. Oh, we are going to get there. And not having access to the beaches. Oh, we are going to get there. So the labor rights are waking up little by little. Unfortunately, they should have woken up before September 3rd. So we are in a conundrum right now because we just had Hurricane Melissa. People are still homeless. They're not getting enough. They're not getting enough of them haven't gotten any help from the government. There has been reports of people getting roof program and material stuff, money and whatever, and they pretty much is selling it back to other people because they did not actually need it. The assessment situation seems to be off. There seems to be some loopholes that have affected corruption again within the system of the Jamaica Labour Party-led government. This is what is being reported to MPs in the western part of Jamaica. Now back to Donald Trump and the United States. They are well within their right to do this. They are saying right here so that the US aid had a US $25 billion annual budget, and many Caribbean countries benefited from food, education, and health programs. Now Jamaica, $25 billion US is sent to the Caribbean, not just Jamaica, the Caribbean, for food, education, and health programs. We know that the health program wasn't getting anything in Jamaica off that money because look at our health program. Oh, by the way, we just threw away the Cuban doctors. We just buy Tata, PJ Party said Tata to the IMF, but the Labour Party said Tata to all the healthcare professionals of Cuba. Here comes the United States, which is well within their right to say they are not sending $25 billion to the Caribbean anymore. Whatever that did for us, it's not doing it for us anymore. So the situation in healthcare has worsened. I don't know what they were doing with the money for education, but the education in Jamaica, all the way down. This is what it's doing. It's on a downward spiral. Food, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you about food, right? But all those aids from America, gone now. $25 billion worth for the entire Caribbean. I just want you guys to let that sink in. Very, very serious article this. Let's continue to the next part. It says here that for decades the government has been flowing from developing, aid has been flowing from developing countries with only limited impact. That means the United States is saying the money is going to the Caribbean islands. How you doing, Valerie? But there hasn't been any real impact. The US $25 billion has not done enough where they are concerned, where food, education, and health, the health programs is concerned. If I use Jamaica as an example, based off what I just tell you, they are absolutely right, you know? What has it done for our health program? What has it done for our education? I don't see it. But whatever it did, it's no longer there. Brenda, how are you doing? It's no longer there. It goes on to say that it has not solved the world's economic development challenges. And that's a fact. And it has often created dependency, inefficiency, and corruption. Mighty God. Every single thing there is 100,000,000% correct. We have become dependent. We are still sucking on the titties of these big countries for aid and everything. That's a fact. We have become dependent. And a few people, because of corruption, or quite a number of people, has fattened their pockets with these aid and not used it for the intended purpose. Corruption. Inefficiency. Oh my God, just look at the entire system. Look at the entire system. Food, okay, so it should benefit food, education, and health programs. So I would say food would be farming. Our farming sector is at the bottom of the barrel. We have our importation bill has doubled, and it's over double now since 2016. Since this party came into power, the Jamaica Labour Party, our importation bill has skyrocketed. And we're not producing anything to pay our fuel bill. Oh, by the way, we're fuel dependent. I saw somebody in the chat earlier talking about, listen, hush, and stop talk nonsense. Of course, you have to blame them. You have to blame the Jamaica Labour Party. Every decision they have made has impacted the Jamaican people negatively. The edge tax that they're still collecting, that is supposed to fund the insurance for fuel prices for this time as now, since the war is going on, when oil prices would spike. They did not pay the insurance, but they collected the tax and used it for something different. And now the People's National Party had created the opportunity that we would be able to cushion this rainy day. This is a thunderstorm, you know. The fuel price hike is a thunderstorm, you know. And the insurance would have acted as a shelter so that we don't get soaking wet. But they did not fund it. They stopped paying it, Jamaica, and now we have no insurance, and now the prices are so high. Daryl Vaz is talking about you guys need to stay inside and not move around and not drive your cars that you own. What the hell can go so? Them not have no sense, Sparky. Donovan, big up yourself, and I blame the people as well. I agree with you too, Donovan. The people saw, or should have seen, what was coming with the way how the government is moving. The warnings from Ralston Hyman, Colin Bell, Otto for the Press, Talk Your Mind TV, Andre Stevens, you name it, Will Rattigan, all of the education that they have put, you know how much things I have learned from these people about everything, and those are just some of the names, right? I have learned so much from these people. I've done my own research, I have read, and I'm saying, how did you guys drop the ball September 3rd and vote back this like what? But you know, I don't want to go there. Let's go back to the article. I'm show you how much of a terrible situation that we're in. Let's go back to the article. It says here that well, they're just saying that the old model, you know, is not going to work, you know. It has to be mutually mutually beneficial between the bigger countries and the smaller countries. So now, if Jamaica, thank you so much, culture, thank you so much, I appreciate that. If Jamaica is to actually benefit in this type of situation where you have to bring something to the table to sit with the big boys, they're not just gonna give us money anymore to help with these programs and all of that, and it has to be trade. What are we producing, Jamaica? What are we producing? The Cubans produce doctors. I mean, that's a resource. They have one of the best human resources in the world. They produce top tier doctors. And the way how the world is going, you're always going to need them. Big up yourself, Anthony. You're always going to need the Cuban doctors. I mean, they had a C-19 vaccine. They made one. Their scientists, their doctors made one. I hear that they have some type of medication for Alzheimer's that actually works. I hear that they have a medication for Alzheimer's that is plaguing the United States and other parts of the world, even here in Jamaica as well. What has Jamaica produced? It says here, this is clear why Jamaica and other Caribbean countries must become more self-reliant and step up productivity. There we go. What is Jamaica producing? Karen, big up yourself. What is Jamaica producing? We have to be productive to be able to trade. What are we producing, Jamaica? Right? Jamaica has a total GDP. Listen to this. Jamaica has a total GDP of around US 20 million, but spends US 20 billion. The GDP is around US 20 billion, but spends US 2 billion a year on imported fuel. Imported fuel, that is 10% of the GDP. Jamaica is spending 10% of their GDP yearly on fuel. Jamaica, that percentage might go up because of the price of fuel. I don't think y'all heard me though. And we are not producing nothing. Nothing. President Trump has adopted America First approach, right? There are those American politics. There are those American politics interests who frown upon Jamaica's growing business ties with China. Here we go. I knew this was gonna be a problem, you know. We the bloggers are the independent journalists on this app, on YouTube and TikTok, that support the People's National Party and anybody else apart from the Jamaica Labour Party. We have been saying this. This is gonna be a problem. The connection that Jamaica has with China. I want to ask Andrew Holness. Andrew, what have you signed? What kind of business deals have you signed with China? Dre Bryan, we had deal with. America has now said that they are frowning upon the growing business ties that Jamaica have with China. America has said now that they are removing all the aid that they usually send to these small countries in the Caribbean every year. And approximately US $25 billion spread across all Caribbean islands. They are no longer sending it. And for you to stay in the good graces of the United States, you have to make sure that you are doing some type of business with the business companies them in the United States to come to your country to expand their business. Else, you will not be in the United States good graces. So if a disaster was to happen or anything, and you're looking to the United States to help you, what am I going to look for you like? But You know the business with we. We're not helping you. Yeah, you're gonna suffer. That's how that goes. Oh, you have these strong ties with China, but we our neighbors and we so close. No, I'm not help you. And this is what they're saying, you know. This is what they're saying. And then, you know, eh, when you're in a war, you really have to keep your money in. Because war takes a lot of money in it. And this war don't seem like it's going to be ending anytime soon. So we are on our own in Jamaica. This is what the article is saying, you know. We depend on our own. America is cutting off the people them. We included. And in this article, Jamaica is mentioned several times. So imagine we just diss Cuba. We just diss Venezuela. And America turn around and say, yo, middle finger. This administration did not do what was best for the Jamaican people. I don't care what the United States said, right? It all boils back to we the people voting back this corrupt government. But it's God set them up, you know. I told you guys from last year that watch God work. God is up to something. The screws are being tightened in Jamaica. The Labour Party everywhere joke them. There's nothing they do that will work. God is not with this government. Nothing what them do not gonna work. And you're seeing it. When I saw this article, I said, oh my God. I said, Lord have mercy. Another nail in the coffin of the JLP administration. The United States decided to say, yo, them not deal with me on that level if you send no aid around here. No aid. None of the $25 billion now come to Jamaica. I said 25 billion and I never said million. US 25 billion. So say for instance, Jamaica was getting, I don't know, 2-3 billion out of that every year. Calculate that by 160. Calculate that by 160. Just calculate $2-3 billion by 160. And you understand the impact of the money that we're not going to get anymore. That deals with food. What else? Food. Oh, sorry, my bad. Yeah. Food, education, and health programs. Food, education, and health programs. Yo, the man them say them don't like how we have this growing business tie with China. Its level of investment in the country. They say Jamaica should look more to the United States in that respect. This is what the article is saying. Joseph Vale, who has conducted research work for both America First Policy Institute and the Center of Renewing America, speaking with Our Today, said, Jamaica and the in our backyard. We are their #1 trading partner for decades. We have been giving them billions in aid while getting very little in return. So America is saying, who are you loyal to? The dragon or us? That's what I'm hearing, you know. America is saying, Jamaica, who are you loyal to? The Chinese or us that have been giving you billions of dollars without any real return? Oh, by the way, our tourism. The Americans spend the most money here. Some of us get wives, some of us get husbands, some of us get the opportunity to be in the country and grow our families for years. It's not America alone, but we have to admit a large number of people live in America that used to be living in Jamaica. And it's facts. How many people are living in China? How many people are even interested in living in China? From Jamaica, I'm talking about. How many people that are married to Chinese people from Jamaica, and you know you're growing this family there, and there's no racism. The culture, the politics. Do you guys like China politics? I'm just asking questions. I'm just asking. These are things to think about. But again, Jamaica decided to kick out the Cuban doctors. Something that affected every Jamaican, our health. I don't think it's unreasonable to say to the Americans, listen, we understand the position. We need some time. We need some time to get these persons replaced. We are having a brain drain. People that live here want to go to your country, and many of them get you to go there and become medical professionals and not serve us. So we now have to find a way how to get medical professionals out here that actually are as effective as the Cubans. We need some time. Now they're pulling back their money to deal with health. So we are in a very, very dangerous position. Exactly. How many Jamaicans are employed in China? Even Canada have more Jamaicans. But a lot of Jamaicans living in the United States. It is just the facts. A lot of them has made a great life there. A lot of them. You know what I mean? And you see, one of the things they said here about the Chinese, let me see. Is it right there? Those Americans, blah, blah, blah. Favor the Americans first, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Jamaica highways and road networks are built by the Chinese, and now they are taking major positions in the port development. The government has been very welcoming to the Chinese, but do not call for American firms to come in and operate there. This is the narrative that is coming out of the Americas. They're telling you straight up out of it. Will Andrew Holness ignore this article? One of the labor right them we are listening to know Andrew. This is on Our Today website. I am sure you guys must see this. If you have not seen it, that means your foreign relations ministry is not doing their job. If Andrew Holness has not read this article yet and heard what the Americans are thinking and what they're doing, then you guys are not doing your job. Because they are saying, we have given you all this money and we have got little in return. You guys did not call us to build your roads. Y'all did not call us to build this. Y'all did not call us to be running the ports. But you have all these deals with the Chinese. Yo, listen to this. Former US Ambassador of Jamaica, Donald Tapia, has told Jamaica not to look to the Red Dragon, but rather look to the north, to its biggest ally. He too says it's time more American businesses had a presence in the Caribbean. Jamaica and others should know by now where their bread is buttered. Jesus. We give Jamaica around US 50 million a year. In aid, so 50 million a year them get, right? It's about time it was reciprocated. America is saying we're not getting nothing from money, you know. This relationship is one way. Y'all just getting our money. US 50 million a year in aid. Aid alone, you know. Aid. Multiply that by 160. Every 1 million is 160 million. So 160 million times 50. That's a lot. That's a lot. Donald Tapia served as the U.S. ambassador to Jamaica during Trump's first term as president. He has sounded the alarm on Jamaica's growing closeness to China. Jamaica, we're in trouble, you know. External forces, just like what Pastor Jeffrey Shuttleworth said, external forces. Look out. Look out. Don't let them fool you. Don't make the Jamaica Labour Party entity them trick on you. Use no brain. If the money might come out so strong about China, and China not going nowhere, no? China not going nowhere. And you this is what they say also. Speaking at a local media house lunch, and Tapia said, if the United States went to war with China, Jamaica them a try to tell me something and then not tell me. Then the man them a tell me straight. When you read between the lines, why would he bring this up? If the United States went to war with China, what umbrella are you under, Jamaica? Jamaica, do you know what umbrella Andrew Holness is under? Because you know Andrew love money. I know Andrew take all the money from all the people. I know Andrew align himself with a whole bunch of people. Jamaica, external forces. Andrew cannot be sleeping well at night. You think say people may are protesting in the streets and nothing, but what going on with him, Fred? Andrew Holness must be, but him supposed to go to the bathroom regular, every hour upon the hour. Weak bladder. Weak bladder. Pressure mount, Jamaica. Pressure is mounting. Tell me, I tell you that I'm not normal. The man said, if the United States went to war with China, what umbrella are you under, Jamaica? Are you under the umbrella of China? Or are you under the umbrella of the United States? Think about that. End quote. Not my word. A Donald Tapia said that's a former US ambassador in Jamaica for the United States. You know? And you see, the man know what is going on. The man say, at this part of the paragraph, the department cable read in part, for decades, government aid has been flowing from developing countries with only limited impact. It has not solved the world's economic development challenges and has often created dependency, inefficiency, and corruption. The man come see the corruption of Jamaica first, and the man come see the corruption of Jamaica first hand, my people. U.S. Secretary of State Mark Rubio has said the presence of American companies is key for bilateral relations and economic development, with the U.S. playing a key role in logistics, technology, and nearshoring. Logistics, technology, and nearshoring, that are the course. Travel, logistics, movement, and technology. America has been very clear now. The question is, what will Andrew do? You think Andrew can play both sides for how long? How long do you think Andrew Holness can play both sides? I want to think about that. How long Andrew can really play both sides? And be neutral, and be skillful, and be the best chess player on the board. This board are too big for Andrew. Andrew not ready for this board here. The man here play for another level. We are talking about world power. He is a pawn. He is a pawn. Yes, on 1 p.m. labor right is a pawn. Worse like him uncertified. This article came out when was this? April 16th, 2 days ago. 2 days ago it came out, but I'm just seeing it. I was shocked. I was absolutely shocked going through the article. I said, what? This is what we doing? Oh, Andrew Holness is in trouble. I'm like, yo, Andrew is in trouble, bro. The entire Jamaica Labour Party is in trouble. Andrew at the head, yeah? Trouble. If the United States goes to war with China, who umbrella are you going under, Andrew? Whose umbrella are you going under, Chinese or American? Because you see, if you're going under Chinese, well, look at Jamaica would be an enemy of America. America, they're right there, so. So the entire country now put into jeopardy. And the man them a pray you because the Chinese them are run the port them. Didn't the Chinese give Andrew some gun the other day? Some far shooting gun and them something? To the JCF and them something? From about 1 year ago? Jamaica, it no look good. It no look good. Big up yourself, Winifred. It no look good. It don't look good. What deals have Andrew Holness signed with the Chinese? What has he promised them? Me not have no time for idiot labor right, you know, man. Because I think all these things say them things are serious, you know. I don't know how do I try to defend foolishness, you know. I am asking critical questions. What will Andrew Holness do? Is he going to go on the umbrella of China or the United States? What is he going to do? No, hold on there. Only labor right here will have the audacity to come in on my comment section a while ago if we're going to chat foolishness. Did you see what they did to the Venezuelan president? Wait, hold on, wait. Hold up. Time out. Make a reason. Do you see what they did? Do you see what they did to this Venezuelan president? You never see. In the middle of the night. Yeah. Snatch him. What is Jamaica? What security does Andrew have to stop the Americans from? As a matter of fact, I don't think the America would even go so far. I want a phone call. Yo, present yourself. Yeah, man. One phone call. Present yourself. Just present yourself. Who do you think CIA and FBI agents are there, Jamaica? You know something? That's why I can't talk to Dunson, because I liberate them take this thing for a fool thing, you know. Someone to liberate. What I'm telling you, this is serious. This is no joke business, brother. Look how the man them go for the Venezuelan president, and the man that tell us him I go for the Cuban one too. Cuba have more back it. But him tell us him I go for the Cuban one too. Jamaica not back it. What Jamaican back it there? Has Jamaica firmly aligned themselves with anybody outside of the United States? Andrea, how are you doing? Good night. Andrea, the question is coming up. Do you know that there is an issue with China and America right now? And there's a chess game happening where China is saying, yo, I'm here Rasta time and I talk about it. Yo, what wanna try to attack the economy? And that China depend like, yo, America wanna depend. Just tell we wanna depend. Just make we know we wanna depend. Zine, cockroach no business in a full fight. We don't need no, I just want regular missile on Jamaica mash up, you know. If Jamaica becomes a threat to the United States of America and align themselves with China and them go to war, it not take nothing for Jamaica mash up. If them deem it that level of threat, it not take nothing. Cockroach no business in a foul fight. What is going to be the position of Andrew Holness if, ladies and gentlemen, hold on 1 second. What is going to be the position of Andrew Holness if China and America go to war? And don't tell me say it's not possible. If you're a labor writer and you're here not watching the world news, and you're telling me it's not possible that China and America could actually get into conflict with each other, I don't know what you're smoking, but you need to stop. I don't know what you're drinking, but you also need to stop. You need to sober up. You are living in Lulu land. We're not calling down on anything, but do you see the situation that we're in? I think I have ventilated this enough. It says, addressing U.S. investment in Jamaica, Donald Trump has said, we see opportunities to work together in expanding trade and promoting more the U.S. investments into Jamaica, particularly areas such as energy and tourism. Mighty God. Energy and tourism, you know. two of the most important areas them for Jamaica. Energy, definitely, because we like building a normal. And tourism, the golden goose. This is what is coming out of Donald Trump now. Jamaica, I rest my case. I wanted to just ventilate this with you, this particular article, because I deemed it extremely important. But there's other things I need to talk about, so we're gonna get into it. What elaborate them, I tell you, say. Sometimes I'm not stressed, man. I'm not lie. I'm not behave. Take this thing serious, man. Stop it, man. I'm not stop it. Let me see. In the middle of the night. It's a lot of sports, Let me just go to the video. I want to big up Mystic Sensation. I want to look a joke. I want to big up Mystic Sensation. Understand? And Mr. Will Rattigan. Most definitely. Where is it? Oh, sorry, let me just type it in. Mystic Sensation. I'm big up in wife too, man. They're doing a melting pot, you know. So we ain't known, so I do an excellent job. Now Jamaica. This is important, I'm sorry. Let me go back to this. Now, we just talked about tourism, right? We just talked about tourism. Donovan, how are you doing? We just talked about tourism. And there's a few massive issues where tourism is concerned. And if you guys are aware of Jamaica on TikTok, you know that he's one of the persons that have worked in the hotel industry, and I think they have formed a body to protect the workers and to advocate on their behalf, an organization in itself. And there's this gentleman that comes on Mr. Will Rattigan show, Rasta Bridging, and he's one of them that has been advocating where beach access is concerned. So there's, like I said, there's beach access, and then there's actually the payment that the workers get. But things have gotten even more sinister. It's not just those things. I want you guys to listen to this. This is incredible.
No, so look at this, Jamaica, right? And I am calling out Brian Jardim. And one of the reasons why I am calling out Brian Jardim is because of the advantage that Brian Jardim is taking of the Jamaican people, the boost chain of hotel. Why am I going to? Why Brian Jardim? I am going to show you that Brian Jardim lock out Jamaicans, right? Prevent them from beach access. And guess what? I am going to show you that Brian Jardim, as it relates to Sandals, St. Lucia, gave access to the St. Lucian people on their beach. Sandals, St. Lucia. Brian Jardim needs to come out and explain this. Why Brian Jardim and Andrew Holness, the 9 Jamaicans, right, to access their beach, and the same breath, Brian Jardim, as it relates to Sandals, St. Lucia, the government in Sandals, St. Lucia, right, their Sandals chain operate. Brian Jardim have to give access to those people.
Jamaica. So what Mystic is saying is that in Jamaica, Sandals lock off their beaches. It's private. But it's the government fault. In St. Lucia, the same entity cannot lock off the beaches because the government set it that way by law. So there's no excuses. Labor rights, this is not a political, well, it's a political issue because it depends on the political party that is in power for you to have that change in legislation. One is for labor and one is for the people. You understand? Yes. So that is unacceptable. Other Caribbean countries that are smaller than Jamaica, let Sanders know, say, yo, you can't block off our people. What's up, Tina Times? You cannot block off our people from using the beaches, no matter how big your hotel is. You have a right to protect your people, you have your security and everything, but you cannot lock off access to the beaches. Yes? No, it's even worse, Jamaica. Because I was watching Mystic and he was so upset, and rightfully so. Let me go back to what he was saying. There's another issue. There's another issue.
Look, listen to this, Jamaica. Yes. Listen to this, Jamaica. Right? They also believe that they are in so control, right, that they run things. They break all the laws conveniently. Right? Let me just, okay, someone calling? Okay, Miss Winnie is calling. Just take that call. Let me just, outside.
One guy, they
That's when
calling.
you used to drive the bus, you see the particle.
Your Holness has reaffirmed his stance that all Jamaican.
Right? I'm going to say it once and for all. Brian Jardim is a beast, a chronic capitalist. Brian Jardim and others denied Jamaican access to their beach. Brian Jardim.
Big up yourself in the Tina Time.
Brian Jardim, as it relates to the Sandals chain hotels. And this is what is wrong. This is what is wrong. Brian Jardim Hotel, Boostort Hotel, is executing what we call plantocracy. Do you know that in Sandals chain in Jamaica, people have difficulty, fishermen and those, to access the beach, and not only that, the workers in the Sandals chain has to wear a big no-tip pin.
Now, Jamaica, it's one thing to say to the workers, do not take tips. It's another thing to put a pin on them to say, do not tip. That means the persons that are at the hotel. You know, if I was a visitor to any country, and I came there at a hospitality entity, a hotel, and I saw them wearing pins, do not tip, I would leave that country and never come back. And I would tell everybody that this is what is going on in that country. There's no real advantage for somebody to work in the hotel industry, especially in Jamaica, if you cannot get any tip. And I'm not singling out Sandals. I'm not doing that. This is for the government of Jamaica. Because you see, the government is the one that is supposed to protect us, the citizens, from these, these global conglomerate business sharks. Because if you give them an inch, they will take a mile. Their bottom line is to make more money for themselves. The bottom line of the government is to protect the citizens' rights, their human rights, their constitutional rights, their rights, labor laws, put them in place to benefit the people. Mrs. Buchanan said, Bolo, my daughter works at Sandals and she tell me she has to hide and take tips. You probably should have never put that up, that she's hiding and taking tips. But I think they know that people are hiding and taking tips. But I heard that Sandals has a very robust method of identifying persons that hide and take tips. It is horrific, of course, Cassidy. You have to wear a pin. A pin? Jamaica? Don't tip me. How demoralizing. How cruel.
Talk to me, Jamaica. What kind of country are we operating?
Crazy.
When crony capitalists like Brian Jardim and Andrew Holness have the Jamaican staff, wear a big no-tip pin.
Madness farm.
And if any staff found getting any tip, that staff is going to be terminated.
Yeah. Done for. That's
Jamaica, it
it.
is wickedness.
Over with. Over with.
It is cruelty.
Over with.
Brian Jardim and Andrew Holness mashing up this country. Let me answer this. Yes, caller, you're on Mystic Sensation. Can you turn off the device in the background,
It
please?
is crazy, Mrs. Buchanan. It's wild.
Blessings, my back. You can turn off the device in the background. It is giving us a feedback in this case. Yes.
But everything where I say I choose to realize that.
All right, thank you.
So may I say, to the Jamaican people, I'm fed up with them still because I don't have no understanding. I realize the man I take with a monkey. And most people reason with, including family members, because there are some crazy family members, some crazy friends, but I have no sense. You understand? I tell the man them to travel out, right? Sometimes I work at Cayman Island, right?
Yes.
And when you're over the place, full beach access, like here who is local come first, right? So when I say where we can get local come first in Jamaica, I don't give in time. Where we face it.
And so the Jamaican people, are you going to make it a point of duty that you demand that locals come first? Are you going to make it a point of duty? The government that is here right now, right? If they do not start pushing, as a matter of fact, we can't even talk about them because I gotta go move them, you know. Listen to me. Them now get no second chance because them show who they are already. If they wanted Jamaican to have beach access, Brown Eyes, big up yourself. If they wanted Jamaicans to have beach access, they would have. It's been 10 years. We're saying get one fake award in the United States. Listen, man, modern day slavery, Milton, you're absolutely right. Modern day slavery.
Accept that, like we're free to put. When you talk to the people, them sensible, come on, you have put in your work, but I'm melting pot to put in your work. It's all ones that put in your work, it's erratic and put in your work. But our people have fall on deaf ears. You get the message?
Yes, man. You what you say?
It fall on deaf ears because how can you? I mean, them beaches where you talk about, we grew up on the beach side, so I know what I say. Grew up fishing, grew up crabbing, so all livelihood. I know the man them just cut you off because them beaches just access as you would from the west side to the central side, so I didn't talk about beach side, you understand? I didn't think them all this back in the days. I know access lock off. I not beat no, but about the man who want to livelihood for the same way. And they must be really say people, including family members, different entrepreneurs. I said, now what is wrong with us, man?
Crazy.
We're tired of we, man. There's so many real talk to certain people, man. Because, I mean, we don't work with ourselves. You understand?
Jamaican people are their worst enemy, my brother. But listen to this. This is our video about St. Lucia.
How they are treating Jamaicans, right, in Jamaica, but their hotel outside, right, they offer
Sandals in St.
St.
Lucia.
Lucians and to everywhere that Sandals chain
Wait a second, I grab a water.
And look how they treat the St. Lucians and look how they treat other Caribbean countries, but they treat the Jamaicans like dogs. They treat us like dogs, as my wife said, because we tolerate it.
Yes, that is true. Are we for blame? Are we for blame?
Let me play the evidence so that Jamaica can see. Oh, Sandals, right? Treat the Jamaicans like dogs in Jamaica. And yet in St. Lucia, he has to obey the St. Lucian government and give him free beach access. Now listen to this, Jamaica.
It's known for dramatic mountains, lush rainforest, and some of the most beautiful beaches in the Caribbean. But there is one thing that puts a lot of people off of visiting this island. The feeling that the best beaches are locked behind luxury resorts and that unless you're staying there, you're not welcome. So let me clear this up straight away. In St. Lucia, all beaches are public by law, even the ones surrounded by 5-star resorts. Many of the most famous beaches in St. Lucia look private because resorts are built right around them. You'll see sunbeds lined up, hotel staff walking around, and sometimes even security. And that alone is enough to make people think, I shouldn't be here. But the beach itself does not belong to the hotel. What the resorts own are the facilities, not the sand and not the sea. You have every right to walk in, swim, relax, and enjoy the view. You just won't get the extras for free. You absolutely can walk along the beach, swim in the sea, sit on the sand, take photos, enjoy the scenery. What you can't is using sunbeds or umbrellas unless you pay, expect towel service or beach drinks, and honestly, once you know this, St. Lucia suddenly becomes much more accessible. Let's start with Sugar Beach, one of the most photographed beaches on the island. Yes, it's surrounded by a luxury resort. Yes, it looks exclusive, but it's completely public. Now, here's the part most people don't mention. Getting to Sugar Beach involves a steep downhill walk from the parking area. It's manageable on the way down, but after a long beach day, walking back up in a heat is not something most people want to do. So here's my insider tip. If you spend $20 at the beach restaurant, keep your receipt. That got us 2 beers, water, and 1 pizza. Once you show the receipt, the resort shuttle will take you back up to the parking lot. No uphill hike, no stress. This makes...
That is nice. That is very considerate of the hotels. So there's a long walk to go to the beach. But after being at the beach all day, and you know, you're tired, the water, you swim, oh, you know that drains your body, right? Your legs is gonna go. Your legs is gonna go when you're at the beach. Trust and believe that. So to walk up that hill, because they're showing the hill, that's a long hill. You pay $20 for a pizza and a beer. I mean, 2 beers and a pizza for $20. You keep a receipt, and they will shuttle you to the gate of the resort, so you can go about your business easier. Shuttle you, take you from the. Listen, that is very nice. I'm telling you right
The
now.
beach completely doable without staying at a resort. Another beach that often feels private is Anse Chastanet. Again, public beach. But most people stop near the main resort area. If you continue walking further down the beach, you will reach Anse Maman. And this is where it gets really special. Anse Maman is quieter, more secluded, and in my opinion, even more beautiful. Fewer people, more nature, much calmer atmosphere. It's the perfect example of how knowing where to walk can completely change your experience. If snorkeling is high on your list, Anse Cochon is one of the best beaches in St. Lucia. The water
So the point is that this video proves that in St. Lucia, I mean, and these places, you actually get to use the beaches for free. Yeah, they have their security and everything, which they should, because there's persons that in the community that might be unruly, and the hotel has to protect their guests. But the beaches should be free. They should be accessible. There shouldn't be any gates to lock it off. And if you look all around Jamaica, that's what you see. Fences and gates locking off the beaches. And it's getting worse and worse under this government. It was never this bad. It's like everything is amplified under the Jamaica Labour Party. They go the furthest with the worst things, the worst policies they take on. Boy, I tell you, boy.
Right, have given their people beach access. Now look, let me show you again. As it relates to the connection between Andrew Holness, you understand, and the crony capitalists them. Let me show Jamaica. Because you can't hide it, you can't hide it. Let me show it. Now look at this, Jamaica. Yes. In terms of all of the wickedness that Brian Jordan had done us, you understand, and the Adam Stewart had done us. See,
oh my God, the PM named 4 new ambassadors or special investment envoys. So, the Sandals owner is an ambassador. So, this is where you get your bread butter upon 100 side. Nah, this is messed up, bro. This is messed up. This is messed up. Derval, what you deal with?
See that paper? We not hide it. Prime Minister named 4 new ambassador, special investment envoys. See it here? See it here? You understand?
No, alright. Respect Derval. Listen to me, Jamaica. The way how this government is operating, really and truly, they are talking about locking down the country. We should lock it down. No, serious. We need to unify. We need to become very self-reliant. And we need to start operating as self-reliance. Yeah. You see this showing off on one another? Cut it out. Cut it out. You're going to be sorry. I'm telling you. This pride and all of this, that shit way. It's not going to serve you. Trust me. What is coming, it's not going to serve you. Cut it out, man. Unite, man. You live in a community. I said it before. Everybody come together. And these are people that I'm talking about. You obviously are rent house, so you have to pay your light bill and everything. Come together. Unite. Every household put $10,000 or $15,000 a month time. A month time, you know. This is once a month. Zine. I don't know if you guys can afford $20,000, $5,000 a week, save up $20,000. I don't know. It depends upon where you are. Zine. A long time I said, hey, actually you don't know me long time in the Durval. A long time I tell people about a model there, you know. Everybody in the community will unite together and say, all right, we're going to put $10,000 together. If you have 200 people and you put $10,000 together, $2 million, and you use the $2 million and you buy stuff for the people, the 200 people, that is going to be used in their households. Washing supplies, tissue, whatever they need, you can buy in a bulk. Because when you buy it in a bulk, you get them cheaper. So you find say it lasts longer. And imagine you do that every month. So this month you can focus on certain items that's gonna last you for months. Everybody that is in the place, right? You focus on certain items that's gonna last you for months. And then the next month you focus probably on tin food. You understand? Non-perishable goods. What's up, Vice-Matic? Big up. Right? And whatever, you just strategize how you're gonna do that. But in essence, you guys come together as a what do I call it, a partner. A partner. You can do it as a partner. It's not about getting money, it's about everybody getting the draw every month. The draw is supplying a household with essential items that you're going to need in bulk. And you're getting value for your money instead of buying it yourself where you're going to get less for your money. You guys can go and talk to the people. They can do it anywhere in the world. They can do it in the United States. They can do it anywhere. There's rough times coming, and we should have been doing it before the rough times come, so the rough times won't even seem like rough times. But you need to unite to do this. You need to unite to do this. If you have a large family, it's a good idea for you guys to unite under that manner. Some of you live in communities where majority of the people that live there is your family anyway. You want to come together and do it. Everybody put them $10,000 on whoever have a bus or whatever can pack up the something them, you know. Yeah, want to put fuel in that. Go a Price Smart and wherever it is, you can get the thing them in a bulk and cheap. I want to go buy them. Yeah. I don't have no receipt. I want to check out everything. I want to know, say $2 million well spent. I want to have so much things when I can have for months. That way. True. You understand?
Because guess what? Andrew Holness having your hand in your pocket. You understand? This is the man selling out our sovereignty. See that Prime Minister named 4 new ambassadors. Special ambassadors. And you want to know who is one of those ambassadors? Look who is one of those ambassadors. Look at the criminality people. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has appointed 4 new ambassadors, special investment envoys, who he says will play a pivotal role in attracting investment to Jamaica and drive economic growth. Can you imagine how long Bushwat there now? How long Bushwat in Jamaica? And how economic growth can drive it.
But alright, so let me go back, because that's interesting, because based on what he said would happen, let me see if it happened. They're supposed to drive economic growth. When was this article written? This was May 12, 2023. So 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026. What economic growth? You know what they're going to say, Jamaica? They're going to say that, but it's just been 3 years. What economic growth? Three fiscal years has passed. What difference has these 4 ambassadors made to economic growth? Like what Andrew Holness said.
Envoys, who he says will play a pivotal role in attracting investment to Jamaica and drive economic growth.
Yeah, where's the economic growth? What investments have been attracted through these 4 special ambassadors.
Can you imagine how long Bush Squad there now? How long Bush Squad in Jamaica? I know economic growth can drive there. How long? No, look yourself.
Crazy.
Before our businessman
Veronica.
for tourism. You understand the one that denied us beach access as it relates to the E for sandals, what are in Jamaica? Sandals in, sandals Mobile, sandals Bvrclips, sandals Negril, sandals also Rios, and all of them deny beach access. The old vampire yourself. You understand? Teresa Roberts.
But why would sandals attract? How would sandals attract investment? They would want to expand. How would they attract investment? Sandals wouldn't want to attract investment. They want to expand so them can earn the money. So the money can go in for them pocket. That make more sense. Alright, my people, when I drop off now, you know. Jamaica when I drop off, TikTok when I drop off. We should have there 50,000 likes already. We only there 26,000. Shaka Fame big up when I drop off, man. How Sandals is going to attract investment? They want business. So they would want to grow their business and expand their business. Their interest wouldn't be to attract any investors. They are an investor. They don't want a competition. They want a monopoly. Every investor wants to have a monopoly. Well, most of them anyway. Because it's a competitive space. So I don't understand this argument by the PM to say these 4 ambassadors, you know, is going to attract investment to Jamaica and drive economic growth. But which part of the economic growth from 2023 drive? Drive it where? In the wrong direction? We don't see no economic growth. Was 0.88%? Man, listen, bro.
Culture and arts, as well as light
Madness.
and who there's some people. Seeing them there, we not tell no like on him. Dushian, Savadia, the
Oh
one
my
who
God.
the election. So you see the connection? This connection has to Adam Stewart also is Darrell Val's connection, you know. Because who Stewart is Darrell Val's dead father. So you see the connection and the corruption as it relates to the level of criminality. You understand? The level takes away. Right? That's why Darrell Val's belief said, you understand, Portland belongs to him. Portland belongs to him because of the same chain of people, you know. You understand Darrell Val's, you understand Adam Stewart, right? Brian Jardim, Andrew Holness, and the clique of them that, you know. The clique of the crony capitalists that I'm going to show them, you know. You understand what I say? Mashing up Jamaica, enslaving Jamaica, and operating plantocracy. That's why Darrell Val's believes him have the power behind him. You understand? He can do anything with our tax money. You understand? Because he feel entitled. Because of them run things, of badness government, them are dealing with Andrew Holness and the whole of them. And that's why the PSOJ can't call out Andrew Holness. Because the whole of them wrap up, the whole of them tied up in the criminality and corruption. You understand? What say you on this matter, brother?
Mighty God. Wow. It's a lot. It's a lot. Let me see.
A national criminal and then they're behind bars. Yeah? Because denying access to your citizen of your country as it relates to sea and sand, that is a criminal offense. People forget charged to that. And I yield back the floor to Sir Lord Byron.
Okay, blessing, melting pot. Let us jump down in more serious issues.
Please.
Right? Now, when we talk about Juliet Holness and Andrew Holness, believe that they are entitled and, you know, obviously want to run an autocratic government.
Yes.
Right? And bullying, you know, our Jamaican people.
Right.
Right? And as I said, the level of entitlement that they believe that they have. Right? Now, I want to play something, Jamaica. Look at this.
Please.
Right? Check this out.
Play the tape.
It is just crazy in terms of, right, how these people, right, put themselves into the politics and abusing their own Jamaican people. This is just crazy. Remember that was changed. All right. So this is just madness. Now look at this, Jamaica.
Leader of opposition led a walkout during today's sitting.
Now, here is Juliet Holness speaking about standing order. I want you to listen in terms of what I'm presenting. to show you the level of dictatorship, right? And right out of order. Out of order.
Shrink, man, shrink bad.
Now, listen to this, keenly.
Yes.
Listen to this, keenly to me.
Members, the business before the House must always be conducted strictly in accordance with the standing orders. The actions of speakers are guided solely by the standing orders, and speakers are compelled to act to preserve order, uphold the rules, and maintain the integrity of our proceedings. The disruption today arose during statement by Minister.
Someone ask some question to Juliet Holness. One to the integrity of your husband, where statutory declaration is concerned. If you live in a glass house, how can you talk about integrity? How can the word integrity come out of your mouth when you can't pass the integrity commission test? When you don't sign the integrity, the code of conduct. Like what?
When a member of the opposition attempted to introduce a matter that was procedurally improper. The question posed by the member of Southwest St. Mary clearly related to payment to contractors, and Southeast St. Mary, clearly related to...
Let me just stop this and make a caller here. Yes, caller, you're on Mystic Sense.
No, I can't deal with the caller, you know. I want to hear what go on here, so because this one here, no disrespect. You know, watch that on yourself. I want to hear what go on with the order here.
Listen.
Yeah, man, I want to hear what go on with the order here.
Listen to this dictator.
Please.
Payment of contractors and settlement of invoices, which are outside of the allowed questions based on the statement by Minister. Having assessed the content of the question and against the relevant rules, it was determined out of order as the subject matter was not within the official cognizance of the minister.
You, right, who breach all the policies you can breach. Your big property at least flat.
That is where I was just about to go. Because Mystic Sensation exposed Juliet Holness, you know, with the property that she have, you know, and the fact that based on the information that is there, there's a lot of breaches in terms of what you call it, construction permission and them something there for the property and the you know them today say you're supposed to build 3 rooms and you build 30. I want big violation that, because there's a reason why them say you can't build 30 rooms, because it violates the thing, the code of construction or whatever. Yes, so he exposed her in a previous live stream. So here he goes.
You understand? Breaching all the municipal policies that you can breach. Breaching all the NEPA.
You remember when somebody in the KCMC was found to have a building that they didn't get the approval to build, and he had to resign. You get fined for stuff like that. But I guess in Jamaica there's a law for some people and then there's a law for others. It's not the same law. And it appears this is the dictatorship thing that he's talking about now. Let's continue.
Policies that you can breach. And here you are talking about discipline. Now, let us show you some things that you have done in the parliament that you shouldn't have done. And at the same time, here you are with your hypocritical self, with your autocratic self, right? Talking about how the opposition breach and bring up questions that is not written within the business of the day, right? That is what you are doing. You people are doing matters of concern as it relates to the people. You don't want to hear it.
Yes.
You don't want to hear it. And when the opposition is addressing the people's business, you shut him down.
Yes.
You shut him down. But look what you have done when you're talking about standing order. Look how you breach a standing order. Look at this. Let us get to this. Right? Just imagine you are talking about, right? Look in terms
From
of
what
what
them a
you
piss
have
off,
done
them a
here.
piss off Mystic Sensation from what
I am going to show Jamaica as it relates to your behavior. Right? As it relates to your behavior. Now listen.
The saga surrounding the two reports which were returned to Auditor General Pamela Monroe Ellis continues to deepen. House Speaker Juliet Holness, in a letter today, accused Clerk of the Houses, or rather Clerk to the Houses, Bvrclips, of dereliction of duty. We have details in this report.
Auditor General Pamela Monroe Ellis on Monday revealed that she sent back the two reports which were returned to her office from Parliament last week. In an interesting twist, the Clerk of the House of Representatives appeared to be facing the heat over the matter. In a letter obtained by our news sender, House Speaker Juliet Holness accused Bvrclips of dereliction of duty.
Hey, you know say, hey. Me know, hey, me not tell no lie in Jamaica. Me not think me go sorry for Andrew and your wife, you know. You can't sorry for them, they're too wicked. I'm not joke. Them bare face and wicked. Anything befall them, me not sorry for them. All this a elderly lady where they make get fire. Where she make get fire. And throw a lady on that bus. And the lady has been doing her job for years with integrity and have a good reputation. Yo, she thinks them things them can just do them thing that to people. You know how much eye water they on Juliet Honest and Jonas? I don't understand. Like, I don't think them are living in a real world. God on time, you know? Yeah, man, God on time, man. When we stop them something there. I don't know make you feel like say you're above it all. But when you make power get to the head, I don't know if you stay humble. And you Michael Manley say, humble. Leader supposed to humble. Never you think say you more than better than the people or greater than the people. You're merely a servant. So you serve to the people's behest. Yeah, that is how you operate. And when the people them decide say they don't want you serve no more, you go about your business. But these people are there to serve themselves. Nasty, man.
Mrs. Holness says, in accepting reports from the Auditor General on December 28th and January 8th, Ms. Curtis failed to comply with her November 7 ruling regarding the tabling of reports from the Auditor General and Integrity Commission. Additionally, Mrs. Holness has asked Ms. Curtis to prepare a schedule with details of all reports received from the Integrity Commission and Auditor General since her election as Speaker on September 26, 2023. For the Parliamentary Opposition,
the Speaker is relying on a particular provision in the FAA Act, Section 30. Section 30 deals with public bodies, but very specifically deals with the audit of financial accounts. That's the only applicable section related to the audits. The two audits that have been done by the Auditor General are special audits of the Tax Administration of Jamaica and of the Financial Services Commission. Neither of those two audits are audits of financial accounts. So by sending them back to the Auditor General, she's acting contrary to the law.
Opposition spokesman on finance, Julian Roberts.
You heard what Julian Roberts said, right? Here she has no knowledge, right, of her role, function, and responsibility, and acting ignorantly. Bull dopey conqueror, no, bull and dopey conqueror. You understand? They use that brute force. You understand? To manipulate the system. Now listen to Jamaican people.
And further states that the matter reignites concerns about the Speaker's failure to disclose the legal opinion received from the Attorney General on how Parliament should treat with reports it receives.
If the Speaker is refusing to table reports from the Auditor General based on, in our view, a flawed interpretation of the law, then you are in effect nullifying the role of the Auditor General, because there's no other way for the Auditor General's reports to get into the public domain and into the Parliament unless they are tabled. And it's a very serious constitutional issue.
And the reason for that, because that very same report, you understand, is now going to expose the corruption with Bvrclips. This is the very same report that definitely, you understand, deals with Bvrclips conviction in court, right? And so then Juliet Holness is holding on the report and don't want to have the report table. Hold on the report. Breaking standing orders, breaking policies, and yet now talking about Mark Golding, right? out of order, using our bully tactics, right? Using our bully tactics because this report, you understand, is going against Dalrymple. She hold on the report, hiding the report from the public. When you listen and know what is going on, people.
Anthony Look, TVJ News.
Hey, let me show you something again. Just go to the document.
I remember that, you know. Hey, Juliet Holness being the speaker of the house. I mean, Jamaica, there's so much things for us to go out there and protest about, you know. Why don't we just sit down and we just attack everything when them people are dish? I mean, it does not serve the people of Jamaica, you know, for the man to be the prime minister and the lady to be the speaker of the house, you know. Them is running a family business. Them is not running the country. They're not running Jamaica. A family business them around. Like them did build it up. You know? Them come see the business, you know. So we hire them as we are the CEO. We are the owners of the business. And we hire them as the managing CEO of the business. To report to us. To do our bidding. The way how we see fit. And then they decided the man is the CEO and him say, you know what? I'm gonna make my wife the deputy CEO. What the hell can go so? And we were like, I played the audio before with the labor right lady. So I play it again because some new people there. I'm gonna see somebody comrades them in the building, some representative. I not call out to the name, but I soon big up on yourself. Zane, yeah, big up on yourself. I not call out to the name. But I'm gonna play the audio back phone because this is a labor right speaking about Andrew and his wife, and she's absolutely right. See that? 1 second.
Let me openly declare my honesty.
Declare yourself, Mama.
I am a supporter of the Jamaica Labour Party.
Okay.
My entire family are JLP.
Okay.
Come from Northeast St. Elizabeth. The entire Powell are JLP.
Okay.
I don't know of one Powell down there that are orange.
Yes.
So let me get that out of the way.
Right.
I believe as Jamaican, we are destructive to ourselves.
Mighty God.
And we allow Andrew to dictate the country, to dictate the party, and to take it for his family business.
All right, peep. So we now watch the...
No, man. Never play that back. Sorry about that, Jamaica. I wrong button me press because I pause and I go to your next video. I pause and I go to your next video.
I believe
yes,
as Jamaican, we are destructive to ourselves.
Yes.
And we allow Andrew
yes,
to dictate the country, to dictate
yes,
the party,
yes,
and to take it for his family business.
Mighty God. Jamaica, you hear the lady declare say she a labor right? When you hear the lady declare say our family them a labor right, there's not one person in our family in a labor right. Do you hear what she's saying, the truth and honesty about this government, this dictatorship government, this menace to society, Andrew Holness and his wife government?
I am not sure if there's another country in the world that husband and wife are running the government. I am not sure. Don't hold me on it, but I am not sure. How could Andrew Holness get his wife to be member of parliament and speaker of the house so that nobody can shut him up and hold him guilty for whatever he wants to say and do?
No, I am not an expert at the United States political structure, but can anybody in the United States tell me what would be the equivalent of Donald Trump and then his wife being a particular position that would aid him and help him to just do whatever he wants to do and get away with it and protect him? What position would Donald Trump's wife need to be in government for that to be so? When we can pass anything and do anything. They have come and they have destroyed democracy in the country. Andrew Holness and his wife. Democracy has been totally destroyed. Ladies and gentlemen, I get up the top stem for me, man. Me gone almost ad now. Me almost 2 up on a TikTok or more. We're supposed to reach 50,000 taps already, man. Wanna help me out now, man. Rate on what you deal with. Help me out, man. We have enough people here so we can get the top stem up fast and quick if everybody does. You understand?
He's polite, so he knows how to play with words.
Yes, that is true.
Why would Andrew Holness take his wife, have her running the house, and then set a 25 million pay hike plus for him and his, the only next thing that Andrew left to do, you know, is to bring in his 2 sons and give them 2 seats as well, you know.
God,
and that is going to happen.
If we left him alone, it go happen. If God not intervene, on the best believe say it's going to happen. Remember say Andrew want to turn president of Jamaica. Alright, so can you imagine Andrew is president? His wife is the governor general. One of him son them are the prime minister. And the next son I speaker house. I saw them war with the country now. Dictatorship. Can you imagine? While the people in the garrison them were supporting JLP living in squalor. Crime infested. Not enough development, lack of education, not enough money. If politicians not put money in a place and illegal things not happen, people not make no money. What is that prosperity? I saw no want the country to continue with these garrison-led communities. I saw no want the country to continue. That's what I want. But that's an ask. Because if I saw want the country to continue, I think I'll go live somewhere else. Yeah, I really do. I really do.
Next. Because as I said, Andrew is a dictator and Andrew is a bully. How in Christ's name Andrew and his wife are in Parliament? And you people, you know what I realize?
Yes.
90% of the Jamaica electorate are people who cannot read.
My God.
I was surprised when I work at election that the people them cannot read.
Jesus.
And over my career years, I realized that none of my colleagues ever voted.
Wow.
So Jamaican politics are tin mackerel and dumpling politics, and that is why the garrisons were created.
This is a labor right. It's a talking of Jamaica. Labor right, the man wake up.
And that is why the illiterate rate in Jamaica is so high. Keep them dunce so we can trick them and get our votes.
Bingo. What you doing, C Clove? Keep them dunce Chico D so them can get them vote. Keep them dunce so them can get them vote. This is what Jamaica has become. And when good MP come in the constituency and they're not about they give you a food for your vote for them, buy you a flask of rum and whatever for your vote for them, buy a beer no. When a real MP comes that understands how to build the community and know all of the the foundation necessary to do so, to build that foundation, which obviously is education. And education is the antidote to get you out of poverty. Yes, the right education. When you have the right MPs, and them now buy on a vote, go run to the one them buy on a vote. And I am saying to all of those MPs that standing on principle, please stand firm. Do not buy nobody vote. Don't give them no money. Stand firm. Stand firm. Do not become a part of the cancer that tears down our community, because that's exactly what it is. Do not be a part of it. You understand? Don't be a part of it. Deal with nation building. When you say them quiet Rosie, no, listen, me not worry about Rosie, Me tell you, say God is in control. The labor right them have to come out, Andrew Holness and in government have to come down and the kingdom shall fall. You understand? It's just a matter of time. Yeah, man. So we're not worried about Rosie. If it's not Rosie, it's gonna be somebody else. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. The prophecies out there already. One among them are them as untouchable. You know I'm play it again? An untouchable one is gonna take them down.
I am looking forward to see the back of Andrew.
Mighty God.
Andrew should never have Juliet in-house, second leader of house, member of parliament, and the both of them carrying such a heavy paycheck, and the Jamaica unemployment rate are so high.
Yes.
It is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It is wrong.
No matter, you see, listen, the unemployment rate is very high. It's true. The actual statistics that they're putting out, it's pseudo statistics. I am not tired to explain this. I'll continue to explain this. In Jamaica, the standard, not just in Jamaica, but there's a new standard for unemployment. If you work 1 hour a week, you are considered employed. 1 hour a week. So my question is to persons for them to open up their brain and think, what 1 hour a week job can feed you? If you have family, oh my God, I won't even go there. What 1 hour a week job can feed you? Pay your bills, transportation if necessary, build you for you to take another step. You say, all right, I can move from A to B in terms of economic growth. You know, I can do more. I can save some money, put it in the bank and go to the bank and say, all right, you know, I would like to borrow some money to do this project and have a business plan. Like a 1 hour a week job. What 1 hour a week job is Jamaicans doing that can get them through just the day? Cost of living is increasing, and that was before the war. The war has just made it insane now. So what 1 hour a week job can do that for you? So when them say the unemployment rate is at this, rubbish. The calculation of unemployment is rubbish. That's why it is rubbish. All of it is rubbish. Persons that actually don't seek a job is not considered unemployed. So if you don't have a job and you're not seeking a job, you're considered part of the workforce. You're not counted as unemployed. That's foolishness. And a large number, I was listening to Rasta Nyman and Colin Bell, and I encourage you guys to make sure, you always check out Colin Bell's show, because it's a staple for me. Especially in these times where the economic status of Jamaica is so fragile, and you need to be in tune with actually what is going on, so you can hold the government accountable for things that have been suggested to them for them to do and they have not done. These things are important to learn. So I learned them from the Colin Bell show, right? And I heard Rasta Nyman talk about the number of persons that are not seeking a job and they don't have a job. They are home now without a job, but they're not on the unemployment list. It's over 300,000, I believe, with relative ease. It's a very large chunk of the country. How can you not factor those people in where unemployment is concerned? Make it make sense. If you have a 1 point something or 2 point something million dollar, 2 point something million population, and there is 300,000+ people that don't have a job, not seeking a job, and you just erase them from the mathematical equation where unemployment is concerned, stop it. That's madness, foolishness.
Is wrong. No other country in the world, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think you have another and they take this politics for a joke. Him up there at speech, him wife a kiss him, a rub him. It's a joke. The Jamaican Parliament becomes a place of joke.
Real party shop. True.
It is wrong. And you know what I love about myself? I can be objective.
I first objective labor at that, you see. Not tell no lie. Them very rare. She come like She come like one, what you call it? What do you call her something there with the horn? The horse with the horn? Unicorn, yeah. She come like one unicorn. I couldn't believe it, Jamaica. But I want to move on. Let's move on. Different topic.
Schoolhouse, jailhouse, dead house. Schoolhouse, jailhouse, dead house. All right. Very touching. Kev, should I do the letter now from my newest fan or no?
You probably should, because we need to draw a different gear, because as touching as that was, and I remember that video. At the police said, this year I turned.
And it's kind of emotional. I'll talk about it some other time. But folks, we're going to move to another topic.
Yes.
This is quite interesting. It's interesting on several levels, including the fact that I received a letter from the Speaker of the House, Mrs. Juliet Holness. I'm sure you remember this.
What? Will Rattigan receive a letter from the Speaker of the House? Well, what? I didn't even know that this was... Listen, wait a minute.
This, ladies and gentlemen, we've talked about this, and we should not stop talking about this.
Oh, that's the letter
This
he's
is a
talking
report from the commission.
The commission.
Still calling the commission.
The commission.
And I hope you understand why I call them the commission.
Yo, shout out to Mr. Will Rattigan. Yo, salute, man. Yo, when he said he got a letter from Juliet Holness, I thought he meant like she wrote him a letter. This man is talking about the actual, he's talking about the Integrity Commission report.
Commission, because there's no integrity, at least in this case, there's no integrity to this investigation. But it's about allegations of procurement, irregularities, and conflict of interest in the award of contracts to Market Lead Consulting Limited by the Ministry of Health and Wellness. The name.
Somebody call Christopher Tufton there for me, please. Yeah, man, we're back by Market Me. Somebody call Christopher Tufton, please, and thanks. just tag him. Then he said, come over here, sir. All right, my people, let's continue. My God.
You don't see mentioned there two names. You don't see Lindsay McDonough, and you don't see Minister Christopher Tufton. But those, when they talk about conflict of interest and the procurement irregularities, those are the two primary names. There are other names involved, but those two names, the minister and a lady who is now, based on everything we've seen in social media, is significant other. And we went through the part where she said, oh, at the time that I was receiving the contracts from his ministry, I was in a professional relationship with him. And she gave the date. She said from 2017 till 2020, somewhere around there. I was in a professional relationship. But then when you look at the contracts and the dates, you see that she received contracts in 2021, I believe, and 2022. And then you ask yourself, were you in a professional relationship? What relationship were you in with him after
When you got
that
the
professional
contracts?
relationship ended in 2020?
Yes.
What relationship were you in with him in 2021 and 2022? Because you received contracts during that time period. Let me just quickly, here it is. Hold on. Yeah, here it is. She said she's right here, 2019, that's when she said her relationship with, up to that point, from this point, 2017. From 2017 to 2019, somewhere around here. She said, yeah, to 2019. My relationship with minister was purely professional. So then the question is, so what kind of relationship was it after 2019? Because guess what? She received 4 contracts. She received 2 in 2020 and 2 in 2021. See where I'm going with this, folks?
Yep, I see where you're going with
But
this.
that's not why I'm showing you this investigation. Here is why.
Please tell us.
Here's why I'm showing you. The commission conducted its investigation. And it said, look, we're going to make some recommendations and we're going to come up with some anti-corruption initiatives. They made it clear that what the minister did was seemingly in violation of laws and of procedures, policies. And I'll show you the exact words they used. But they made some recommendations, and they made recommendation to the permanent, right here, the permanent secretary. And they said, here are some things that Ministry of Health and Wellness, here are some things that we want you to do. We want you to refrain from using direct contracting, which is every single contract that lady, Market Me, received was a direct. Market Me did not compete for any of the contracts that I just showed you that list.
That's why I will never stop talking about Ben Spunani. You did not competitively bid for those contracts. You weren't in a competition. Those contracts were given to you because of one reason. Ben Spunani. Yeah, we not stop talking about it. We want back our money, as a matter of fact. Yes, we want back our money. It's our money, not your money. You did not competitively bid for it. I say, hey, if Market Me get one more government contract, then if you get locked up. If that lady is involved in any company, we get one more contract from the government, then if you get locked up. The government if get locked up and she if get locked up. Period. Especially if Christopher Tufton have any influence over those contracts from his ministry, then if you get locked up.
They must make sure that you have a plan for value for money.
Madness.
And this is, they're talking to the permanent secretary in the Ministry of Health and Wellness. You must do this, you must do that. All of these things. And there is something here that they did that, okay, look at this. It says the DI recommends 7.6.
What
See this? In green. The DI recommends that this report, this damning report, be referred to the permanent secretary. This report went to Parliament, went to the Speaker of the House, Speaker Juliet Holness, and she tabled it. This particular recommendation says that we are recommending that this report be referred to the permanent secretary for a determination to be made as to whether the government has suffered any loss, and if so, to cause such loss to be appropriately recovered. Now, this, you know what would have been easy and what would have been more effective is for the commission to say, we're going to report this to the Auditor General, have her look into this.
Yes.
That's part of her mandate. Have her look into this. And then let the Auditor General refer the matter for a surcharge to the Financial Secretary in the Ministry of Finance and Public Service. They're sending it to the permanent secretary. What do you think is going to happen over in that ministry? You think they're going to come out with anything? Make a determination as to whether government has suffered any loss. We should be doing ATIs to find out what, if anything, has the permanent secretary done. Keep in mind, people, there is a date here I want to show you. This came out, I think it's look at the date on this. This came out in July of 2025. See it right here. Now, keep in mind, guys, to find out what, if anything, has the permanent secretary done. Keep in mind, people, there is a date here I want to show you. This came out, I think it's look at the date on this. This came out in July of 2025. See it right here. Right here, July of 2025. Keep that date in mind. All right. Now, so they're telling the permanent secretary to determine if there was any loss, and then, you know, get a surcharge action. Essentially, that's what they're saying to her.
Right.
To recover the funds.
We need back the money.
Here it is right here.
We need back the money.
But Provost. Mm-hmm. There it is.
Is she the person that is asking about surcharge actions?
No, the surcharge action should be coming from the Auditor General to the Financial Secretary in the Ministry of Finance and Public Service. That's what should have happened.
Oh, okay.
But they're giving it to the permanent secretary who works for the minister.
That's crazy.
The permanent
so
secretary
the same permanent secretary will work for Christopher Tufton in our ministry. Excuse me, sorry guys. They expect her to charge Christopher Tufton Ben Spanani a surcharge. Brother, what can't we? What the entire government are one party shop. And then the commission, because man, I used to defend y'all, but y'all looking bad right now. The arguments that Mr. Bvrclips make against the Integrity Commission is too solid for me to ignore. Truth is just the truth, man. Y'all need to tighten up. The Integrity Commission need to tighten up. Y'all need to tighten up, bro. I don't know what's going on with y'all. Y'all need to tighten up, bro. My goodness.
Minister.
Wow.
Stay with me, people.
Wow.
Because
that's crazy.
We're getting to the meat of the matter.
That's crazy.
Now, here is the recommendation, and going to the Honorable Speaker of the House of Representatives, who in July of last year was, and still is, Mrs. Juliet Holness.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this short recommendation. It says, having regard to the conflict of interest concerns around Dr. Tufton's introduction of Market Me and his friendship with its co-director, Ms. McDonough, and his subsequent involvement in discussions from which he ought properly to have been recused, there are three things there they mentioned. They said his friendship with her, the conflict of interest around the introduction of Market Me, that's one. His friendship with the co-director of Market Me, that's two. And his involvement in discussions from which he ought properly to have been recused. Three things, three issues they're saying. They say the DI recommends that this matter be referred to the Honorable Speaker of the House of Representatives. Now you reading this,
Rastafari, big up.
You would walk away concluding that the Speaker is supposed to do something because the commission referred the matter to her. But what you're going to see, people, is how, what's the title for today? The title for today is what governs parliamentary procedures? Government badness, ignorance, or the standing orders?
I love how this ties into the arguments that Mystic Sensation was making about Juliet Holness. Because this matter was referred to the Speaker of the House. What has she done about it? Has she made public what she's done about it, if anything? She hasn't done anything. You see, I see Ben Spanani and something they together all about the place now. I live them best life. After them acquire 80 plus $80 billion of our tax dollars. You know see them? You know see them there? I'm living my best life. Can't go back and forth with you. I'm living my best life. See that? These are friends, Jamaica. Are these friends? Look at that. Look where our hand is. Across his waist. Is that a friend? Is this a friend? Look at that. This is a very intimate moment between two people. Oh yeah. Very intimate. They look like wife and husband to me. They don't look like, this don't look like I wonder who took this picture, by the way. Look like she did it. Like she put up the camera like this. Hey, it's me and my babe. You know what I'm saying? You know? Yeah. She hold up the camera like this. You know, this is me and my babe together. One back with $85 million. Man, I'm so serious. No competitive bidding. Peer direct contract. These are the things that we need to demand. That $85 million there could I use for shelter some of the high fuel costs that is coming at us now and in the near future. Yeah, we would love our $85 million back with immediate effect. Saturday, I'm so serious. And we all Jamaicans should be too. Them living them best life. And I don't care about them living them best life. The conflict of interest is glaring. They should be charged. See that? They should be charged. Look at her hand right here. Want to see her hand right here, sir? Across his waist. That's not a friend. Okay, so ladies, if you see your boyfriend or your husband sitting with a lady like this, any lady at all, like this, what is he going to tell you? Oh, that's just my friend? Look at this. Let us be real. Look at her hand right here. Focus on her hand. You see her hand? You see her hand? You see her hand right here? You see her hand? That's not a friend. That's beyond friendship. Homie is dipping in the cookie jar. What you talking about? I want my money. I want my money. Auditor General, I don't know how we can do it to recommend the Auditor General to go and really look into that, but we need our money. Make Christopher Tufton get our fee money, not our money. And people out, I'm dead serious. What I mean, come on now. And people out here suffering, I need them house to fix. The 85 million, could I help enough for them? We want with money. I can tell you a bunch of things what the 85 million can use for. I am so serious. What are we doing?
In mind, because they sent this to her, and essentially they're saying for action deemed appropriate. For action deemed appropriate, based on these three things with the minister, we're sending it to you. Otherwise, why send it to her? So, I looked at this and I said, I haven't seen anything in writing. I haven't heard anything. I haven't seen anything.
I haven't either.
Where the speaker took any action against the minister. Because remember now, she cannot take action against Miss McDonough. Miss McDonough is not a parliamentary. But reading this, you would think, okay, she can take action against the minister. So what did I do? I wrote to the speaker.
Oh, so he really did write to her.
And I believe I also wrote to the parliamentary clerk or somebody else. And I said, listen.
It does speak volumes, doesn't it?
I need to know what's going on, Speaker. You need to tell me what's going on. Normally, when you do an ATI, you get a response from the ATI responsible officer, meaning the person, the intake officer, or from another person, but not the minister, not the person in charge of the office. You won't get that. So I was shocked when I got a letter from the speaker.
Whoa.
I was very shocked.
Whoa.
Now we know who are the real big man around here.
Whoa.
It didn't say with love though. It didn't say with.
Whoa, hold up. Ladies and gentlemen, give me a second. Are you serious right now? You telling me you got a letter from the Speaker of the House? Come on, bro. Stop it. I gotta record this. This is crazy, bro. What the hell is going on, man? Oh my God, bro. He got a letter from the Speaker of the House. He got a letter from the Speaker of the House. Hey. He got a letter from the Speaker of the House. Hey. Let me go to my OBS real quick. Yep. And what's the timestamp on this? 247. 247 timestamp. Let's get it. Wow, that's crazy. Speaker of the House out here. She ain't playing. She wrote the man back. She did. That's very interesting. Very interesting indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just adjust myself. 247. Take that off. Right there. Turn on the camera. Cause I can. Let me see. Turn on the camera cause I can. Yeah, I'm gonna turn my camera on for this one, boy. Yep. Thank you so much, Sassy. I did not know this. That these people really actually was out here writing letters back to Mr. Will Rattian. Whoa. Whoa. Mr. Will Rattigan. So, okay. Alright, so yeah. Let me just do it like, no. What the hell? I gotta widen this. That's what I gotta do. There we go. Yes. And flip this. Here we are. Let me start recording. Turn this on. Yes, all systems go.
Because it didn't come from the Gmail account. Right, but you didn't put with love. I'm not the email that you remember we talked about it. The speaker won't get that. So I was shocked when I got a letter from the speaker. I was very shocked. Now we know what a real big man around here. It didn't say with love though. It didn't say with love at the end of it. That would be nice. Because it didn't come from the Gmail account. Right, but you didn't put with love. I'm not the email that you remember we talked about it the other day, saying that it is believed that she has used her personal Gmail account to do some government stuff. I believe we saw something to that effect, but don't hold me to that. We'll get to that some other time. Here is what happened. Where we have the letter? Okay. Oh, no, that's not it. Where's the letter?
Letter from the speaker of the House.
Here's the letter.
I don't business, more you are going.
By the way, before I enlarge the letter so you can actually read it, fasten your seatbelts. Because what she did, she exposed the system, and she exposed parliamentarians.
Okay. I'm here for it.
On both sides of the aisle.
I am here for it.
But especially the opposition.
Crocodile is saying, I understand. Hold on a little bit. Hey, what's up, my baby? What's up, boo? You have to clean up the country now, no business, you know?
Here it is. Speaker of the House of Representatives.
Yes.
She sent it to me by email, April 14. She put my name. So, dear Mr. Rattigan, I want to clarify the request you made in your ATI.
Yes.
About this. She said, in response to purported ATI request. It's not a purported ATI request, Madam Speaker. It is a genuine request. The information that I'm seeking, you may question it, but you can't question saying that it's not an ATI request. It's an ATI request, but you may say the information you're requesting does not fall within the ambit, the scope of ATI. And it says Integrity Commission report dated July 21st, 2025, mark it me. Now, what I just showed you, the referral to the speaker, remember what I said, based on the fact that they said that they're sending it to her for the 3 issues, for essentially action deemed appropriate, meaning take care of this. That's why I wrote to her. Now here it is. It says, I write in response to your email of March 30, 2026, and look, April 14. So she's very efficient. I wish the rest of the government could be this efficient. Because we have one we're going to show you, we're over a year I'm waiting. But it says, I write in response to your email requesting information in relation to the capture matter, stated to be made under the Access of Information Act. Now, you have to straighten me out now, you know. What you know. You say, at the outset, it is noted that your request does not fall within the scope of an access to information request as contemplated by the Access to Information Act, in that it does not seek access to a specific official document, but instead requests an explanation or account of actions allegedly taken. Madam Speaker, with all due respect, I'm asking for an official accounting of action that you took against Minister Tufton. That is well within the remit of the Access to Information Act. It's well within. But it can be done, that's fine. So she said, when you are asked for, it doesn't fall within the ATI. And then she said, notwithstanding this, and this is where I have to give her credit, because she could have stopped right there and said, it doesn't fall within the ambit of the ATI Act, and therefore, that's the end of it. But she said, notwithstanding this, meaning that even though I believe that it doesn't fall within the ATI Act, in the interest of clarity, I'm going to teach you now, Mr. Rattigan. I'm going to give you a civics lesson. Right. She said, your request proceeds on an inaccurate premise as to both the content of the report and the role of the Honorable Speaker. So what she's saying is that your ATI request, you know, the premise of it, saying that the commission sent it to me and therefore I have to take action. And what action have I taken? Provide documentation showing what action I've taken. She said, that is wrong. She said, as far as my role of the speaker is concerned, that is wrong. And then she goes on, she said, section 77, which is what I just showed you. She said, right here. She said, the section I showed you in the report, she said, it does not impose any obligation on the speaker to investigate, determine, or otherwise act upon the matters referenced therein. So she's saying, even though the commission says they're referring the matter to me, it doesn't confer any obligation on me to do anything except one thing. And that is to table it. It says, she says right here, it merely records a recommendation that the matter be referred to me, and that is true. But it's more than just mere. This has to do with some serious actions by a minister. So it's not just a mere referral, it's a referral to do something. But she's saying, no. She says, upon receipt of the report, the speaker acted strictly in accordance with the Constitution and the standing orders by ensuring that the report was formally laid before the House, meaning that it was tabled. In fact, it says right here, the report was duly tabled in the House of Representatives on October. This in and of itself is a problem still, because it's dated July 21st. And then she tabled it October 7th. So the question is, if it's dated July 21st, I'd like to know, when did she actually receive it? Because it shouldn't take, if she received it, let's say July 30th, it shouldn't take until October 7th to table it.
June, July, August.
I know she's busy, but she has a staff.
September, October.
And remember now, tabling it, she doesn't have to do anything, All she's doing is just putting it out there. She take the report, and that's it. She's not going in and correcting and making changes and calling them and say, hey, you need to change this and you need to do. No.
Very, very simple.
Tabling just means that the work is finished. So now we can give it to the parliamentarians and the public. That's all it means. Now, she said that it was tabled October 7th, thereby placing look at this language, thereby placing the matter before whom? Before who? Before the Parliament for its consideration. This constitutes the appropriate and complete procedural response available to the Speaker. So what she's saying is, what they wrote, that recommendation to me has no effect, because the only thing I have to do under our system is just to table it. It doesn't give me the right to do anything else. So you're asking me what action did I take against Minister Tufton? I took no action. You know why? Because I didn't have to take any action. I only had to table the matter. I just had to say the investigation is over. There's nothing. It's complete. Parliament, here it is. That's it. Right? It gets better, people. It gets better. And Madam Holness, if you're watching, I just want to tell you thanks for this. And by the way, there's another letter that's outstanding. I hope that you'll find it convenient to provide a response to that second one. It's two of them. This is just a response to one. It says, look at her language right here. For completeness, she said, Mr. Rattigan, I'm going to open up your eyes to what's going on, because apparently you don't know. Don't follow the literal meaning of what is read in the report. Don't follow that. When it says for recommendation and you're interpreting it to mean for action deemed appropriate by the Speaker to take action against Minister Tufton, she said, no, Mr. Rattigan.
This a bangarang.
I'm going to school you now.
School her.
Remember, she could have stopped from the first paragraph. She said, no, for completeness and clarity, I'm going to school you. She said, for completeness, any further action in respect of the conduct of a member is governed by Standing Order 77A, which requires the initiation and approval of a substantive motion by no fewer than 16 members of the House to trigger consideration by a select committee, such as the Ethics Committee. The Speaker has no authority to unilaterally initiate, influence, or determine such a process.
You're right.
Guess what, people? She's right.
Okay.
The lady did her job. She's 100% correct, and I'm going to show you.
Yes.
I'm showing you what she said. But following the completion of my explanation about this letter, I'm going to show you that she's right. She's right. What she said? She said, all I have to do is table it. Now, guess what? The parliamentarians, if they want to bring action to discipline Mr. Tufton, they have to do it. And we need a minimum of 16 people to trigger a consideration by a committee. She said, therefore, right here, the only action properly taken and required to be taken by the Speaker was the tabling of the report. No additional action falls within the lawful remit of the Speaker absent a resolution of the House, meaning that the House would have to say, Speaker, you have to take action, and you know they're not going to do that.
Wow.
So she said, so Mr. Rattigan, please be guided accordingly. Love, the most, no, sorry. Yours sincerely, the most Holness. And there's her signature right also. Right? And there's her title right here. No, people, let me tell you something. She's right. She's correct. You know what she just did? You want to know what she just did? She just said, Mr. Rattigan, don't write me and blame me and call me nothing. Go talk to the opposition. 16 of them could have caused an investigation into what Mr. Tufton did. Despite what you see in the report, it has nothing to do with me. It's them. It's up to them. Now, Kevin, where they standing out?
Well, listen. Whoa, is this thing on?
What can go so?
All right, so yeah, well, now you hear me now. All right, I thought I was gonna hear more, so I don't know if that's what she's saying, but Mr. Rattigan is reading and that is understanding. I don't know if what she's saying is that 16 of the opposition, 16 of them could have just called for Christopher Tufton and this for happen or whatever. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know if the People's National Party is even aware of what Miss Juliet Holness is saying. No, I am trying to be as balanced and fair as possible. Now, if it is indeed true that it only takes 16 of the opposition alone, according to the standing orders, and the opposition is not aware of that, well, you guys need to get aware of all of the standing order, and it needs to be done immediately. And the fact that she is saying it and putting it out there, it still makes the JLP look bad as well, because all it's telling us is that they don't care about integrity. They don't care. It doesn't make any of them look good, what she's saying. Right? It don't make any of them look good enough. If what she's saying is true, Jamaica, it doesn't make the PMP look good, and it definitely don't make the JLP look good. So it's either the people in the JLP is unaware of the standing orders, don't know that they can actually do something about it, or they know that they can do something about it and refuse to do it because it's acceptable to them. And similar to the PMP. So I don't see why people are coming at Mr. Will Rattigan in my comment section. Why not come at Mr. Will Rattigan? Mr. Will Rattigan was never the person that is, oh, he is die-hearted anything. Mr. Will Rattigan has never posited himself in such a way. And I have never done it either. You feel what I say? So I'm going to go back and look at it, at the letter, because it's clear and visible. I'm not going to play what he's saying. I'm just going to look at the letter. So it says, for completion, any further action in respect of the conduct of a member is governed by Standing Order 77A, which requires the initiation and approval of a substantive motion by no fewer than 16 members of the House to trigger consideration by a select committee such as the Ethics Committee. So it said 16 members of the House. That would mean any 16 member of the House. It never said 16 members, 8 from here, sir, 8 from there, sir. So reading that, it needs 16 members. So now what I am going to do as Bolo VNR, I am going to pressure the PMP on my platform, and I encourage everyone I want to support the PMP to do so as well. Mark Golden, everybody, are you aware of this? Are you aware that it only takes 16 members to trigger consideration by the select committee, such as the Ethics Committee? Is this true? Right? The Speaker has no authority to unilaterally initiate, influence, or determine such a process. Therefore, only action properly taken and required to be taken by the Speaker was the tabling of the report. No additional action falls within the lawful remit of the Speaker, absent a resolution of the House. I don't understand. This is, you have to have education about things, you know. So again, if what she's saying, Standing Order 77A is accurate, and it needs 16 persons, not 16 from PMP and JLP, it needs 16 members of the House to trigger a consideration by a select committee, such as the Ethics Committee. What am I waiting on? Is either them never know about it, or them know about it. So we want to find out if them don't know about it, and we are saying if they never know about it, no one know about it, do something about it. Because this man is out and about with Ben Spunani. This is unacceptable. Especially if this is true, what Juliet Holness is saying, yeah, yeah. So I want to hear from the People's National Party. Yeah, I want to hear from the People's National Party. I expect the Labour right them, to be Labour right, Yeah, man, I don't expect everybody to know all the standing orders are aware of it. So I'm not saying that they're aware. I'm saying, are you aware of it? I'm asking questions. And if you're not aware of it, now you would be aware of it. I know you can take action. And now we, the people, are now aware of it as well. So we can expect action from you when similar things happen like this. Because when I really don't like the friend and company business in our parliament, No, I don't like it. I do not like it. No, you're saying why would she lie on paper? I don't trust labor rights. I don't trust Juliet Holness. I don't trust her. Maybe there's some different context to this that we are not aware of. Maybe there's an understanding about this that we are not aware of. So I don't trust her. I don't. But it is important enough to peruse. It's important enough to ask the question about. Yes, it is. Because this is nepotism, this is cronyism, this is corruption. Market me situation is corruption. It is. Ben Spodani situation is corruption. Straight up. You understand? Let's continue. Let me hear what you're going to say.
She's right. She is correct. You know what she just did? You want to know what she just did? She just said, Mr. Rattigan, don't write me and blame me and call me now. Go talk to the opposition. 16 of them could have caused an investigation into what Mr. Tufton did. Despite what you see in the report. It has nothing to do with me. It's them. It's up to them. Now, Kevin, where the standing order? All right, see that?
No, so you have the standing order.
Which one she said? She said it was
778.
All right, 77. And I was reading it for something different. I was reading the standing orders because I'm like a study guy. I was reading it for something else, and I actually have a list of stuff I want to discuss with you today about it, and I actually highlighted that particular section, 77. All right. Here it is right here. Referral of matters to there. Theta. Referral of matters to select committee. It says a matter may be referred to a select committee if on the question being put at least 16 members of the House so decide. You see what she just done say? She just done say go talk to the opposition if you want action taken. Because of course the Jamaica Labour Party members, they're not going to do it.
Nope.
Not at all.
Nope.
They're not going to do this to one of their own.
Nope.
So she's saying, don't talk to me. Go talk to the opposition. Make and how many opposition members we have? 28.
Yep.
And you hear some of them talk about tough than this, tough than that, tough. And you say, well, wait a minute. 77A, have you raised this matter? People, it is fundamental that we read and we understand.
Facts.
And remember what I've said to you, and I continue to say, do not be impressed by politicians who get up and scream the top of them lungs and insult people and carry on. And we say, yeah, man, they're wassy, man, I'm going with. No. Be impressed with people who stand up and say, Minister, I stand on Rule 77A. I would like an investigation into the matter concerning the conflict of interest and the friendship and the meetings that Minister Tufton attended when he should have recused himself. I would like it to go before a select committee so we can investigate. And then guess who in charge of some of the select committees? Opposition members. Why hasn't that been done?
That's a good question.
Why has that been done?
That's a good question.
And like I say, we don't know if it's been done. We don't know if it's been done. I stand correct. We don't know if it's been done.
Yeah, we don't know.
But here is the point. If it hasn't been done,
why hasn't been done?
And if it has been done, what was done and what was the outcome?
Yes, exactly.
About it?
And Juliet Rowe asked a good question. Is it too late for actions to be taken?
No.
Oh my God.
No, Juliet Rowe. No. The next sitting, 16 of them can get up and say, we want a select.
Hey, listen. I'm not going to make this reaction too long. I don't need to hear anything else. Point blank period. the People's National Party, in the next sitting, 16 of you need to rise up and say, yo, watch out. We need this to be referred to the Ethics Committee. Because now you're aware of it. If you were not aware of it, okay, it's bad that you weren't aware of it because this is your job, right? And you guys have a lot of stuff to do, whatever. You can't make any excuses for that. That is bad in within itself. However, there will be no excuse from Bolo VNR as to why you guys don't stand up in the next sitting as you are made aware of this. If you have not done anything yet, if you have not referred it yet, because I know liberate them killing. They like to remove certain detail, but the PMP have to come answer to this. Yes, because we're about transparency, yes, right? We're about good governance. We're about integrity. So I'm going to hold the People's National Party to that. Yeah, Bolo VNR will. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm going to. Because I'm not supporting nobody blindly. You have to show and prove to me that you're consistent in what it is that you're actually saying out of your mouth. Your actions have to match up to it. Period. So this is important. I don't know why people in the comment section are attacking Mr. Wayne Lonesome. I am glad this came out because two things can happen. Juliet Olet will be exposed. Right? Well, the JLP exposed because they will not hold their own accountable and they are the government and we already know that. So we don't expect much from them. But if we are to go into putting in the People's National Party, they have to show that difference in what we are hungry for. And it's total transparency and good governance. And also, when it comes to this, I would have to recommend that civics be put in schools as mandatory. So, persons can understand how the government really runs and even be interested in understanding how deep how things are run. Right? As I said, Errol, I am suspicious about anything that is being said coming out of the mouth of Juliet Holness. Zane, now, it also tells me that the Jamaica Labour Party, all of them cannot be trusted because Andrew Holness' statutory declaration is something that 16 of them could have gone and recommended and said, yo, listen, there's 16 of us here in the Jamaica Labour Party that don't even rate what Andrew Holness are going with him statutory declaration. And him supposed to go on, him supposed to go about in business. Him have to face the ethics committee. Him cannot be our leader. But would you expect them to do that? They would have to have integrity to do so. Equally, there was 14 persons that was a part of the People's National Party when it happened. Is it too late to do it now that they have 28 persons? So this opened up a can of worms, Can the People's National Party recommend that Andrew Holness be investigated based off the Integrity Commission report and recommend that he is removed from office? Could this be a catalyst for that? Wanna see where my brain gone? And even Marissa Dalrymple, what name? Oh my God. What's his name again? Bobby Montague. You name it. How much persons is in the Jamaica Labour Party that 16 People's National Party can stand up and say, yo, we need this to be investigated? How much? How much members? So Juliet Holness has opened up a can of worms, and I hope that you guys make this video viral. Because what I'm saying and my reaction to it, I don't know if Mr. Will Rattigan has even said this in this video or is even thinking the way I'm thinking. Make this video viral. Make sure someone go subscribe to Mr. Will Rattigan, Reason with Rattigan on YouTube, and let me know what you're thinking in the comment section. We need the People's National Party to come out and address this. We need action. We want back with money. We want back with market me money. Christopher Tufton need to be held accountable. We need a surcharge. We need the Auditor General We need everything done that is supposed to be done, and it's not too late. We want back with money. Let me know what you think in the comment section. That is it. Yeah. What do you think, guys? I think this was a good thing. That Juliet Holness come out with this, and it can be investigated. And if indeed what she's saying is true, then we know that there are some actions that the People's National Party can take from time to time. I don't business how much is on the ethics committee, you know. There's people on there, and there's PMP and JLP on there. My thing is, whatever process is there that you can use to investigate these matters, it should be used. It is wrong what Christopher Tufton did. It's ethically wrong what he did. He's now posing with his Benz Punani. It is wrong. It is wrong, Jamaica. You understand what I say? So, I mean, you have to call a spade a spade. If the People's National Party can do something about that, why not? What is the hold-up? They don't know about it, okay, fine, they didn't. If you know that they didn't, but now you know what they're doing. Listen, I am not the one, you know. I am result-oriented, you know. Don't get it twisted, you know. I am result-oriented. And I'm saying, I don't know if they did anything. It's possible that they did. I don't know. But if they did not, ladies and gentlemen, if they did not, and if they did not know, okay, you never know it is bad. I really think it's bad that they never know, because it's your job, innit? But if you don't, if you know now that 16 of you can do that, well, hold each other accountable in the parliament, man. Yeah, hold each other accountable in the parliament. Point blank period. What say you? What say you? I am not the one, guys. If you expect Bolo to come here and sugarcoat it, yeah, I'm not the one. I'm not the one.
We don't know if it's been done. I stand correct. We don't know if it's been done. But here is the point. If it hasn't been done, why?
I am not the one.
And if it has been done, what was done and what was the outcome?
Exactly.
We don't hear nothing about it.
And Juliet Rowe asked a good question. Is it too late for action?
Exactly.
No. No, Juliet Rowe. No. The next sitting, 16 of them can get up and say, we want a select committee to look into the investigative reporting provided by the commission that was tabled in last year regarding market meat. They can get up and they can do it. People, let me ask you a question. How many members of the opposition filing ATIs? I'm not a member of the opposition. I'm a member of no party in Jamaica. I've never registered, never voted. I have no affiliation. In fact, I can tell you that at one point somebody asked me to join the Jamaica Labour Party. I said no. Somebody brought a form for the PNP and said sign it. And I said no, because I'm standing on the side of the people. I'm not standing on the side of a political party. Any political party that is for the people, they will hear from me. They will say yes, you're doing what is right. How many of them have filed eight? Guess what? You know who can file ATIs? You know who can? Anybody in this world. A Chinese living in China can write to the ATI, can submit an ATI request.
How many
can do it? Anybody can do it. So why is it we don't see more politicians doing it? You know who does most of this work? Janet Calder, JAMP.
Yeah. Yeah.
They do most of this work.
Very important.
I'm at distant. Whatever number I am, I'm behind them. They file these things by the dozens. I'm only one person. I'm trying my best. And look, the minister, the speaker wrote to me, and she's essentially saying, Mr. Rattigan, you chat too much. Go ask the. If you want to make an impression, don't come to me. Go to the opposition. See there? No. It's right there. And people.
Sorry. Somebody said they didn't specify if it was the opposition that needs to be the 16 members of the House. I said 16 members of the House. True.
Yeah, but the JLP not going to.
Why would they?
No, and then
they're not standing on principle.
Andrea Burke said if this was tabled before September 3rd, PNP wouldn't have 16. No, Angela, you're correct. But since September 3rd, they have 28.
Yes, Angela is correct. She's correct. It's after September 3rd, them have 28. So they could well be unaware in Jamaica of the thing, you know, which is bad. That's bad. They should be reading all of the standing orders and understanding everything, especially the ones that deal with affecting how you fight corruption in the country. Yeah, 16 members. I don't have to Google it. He showed it. He showed it. He showed the standing orders. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it. So it's not. That's why I said what I said. Oh my God, guys, we're almost at 50,000 likes. Come on, man. So it take long to go 50,000 likes. But they are 3 hours now. Come on, TikTok. Golda, what's up? All of my comrades ain't gone to bed. Boy, comrades, I couldn't take on nobody tonight if you come join me. I swear. I couldn't take on nobody if you come join me tonight. Because I know I had to focus on everything that I was presenting. I couldn't have a second commentator tonight. It would have been way too time consuming. I'm a burnout the night before. So I couldn't take on nobody tonight on TikTok. Yeah. You feel me I deal with? So I want to know. I'm going to see 2 of my comrades in a place. You know, big up on yourself. Mr. Paul Patner, big up every time. And Ivan. Big up, big up, big up. No, man, I'm about accountability, man. I don't kiss. I tell people all the while, I don't care who it is. Jamaica is inherently corrupt. There's too much nastiness going on and the country have to clean up. No, any specular corruption, we have to dust it out and throw it in the bin. Every speckle. We can't leave no stone unturned. As the country cannot run good and it cannot be productive as it should be. You see, when somebody siphons off money, no, me play with General say, cause I General say it, you know. I want integrity boss say it, you know. I the one integrity boss say it. You understand? And I just the truth. I just the truth. Where is it? Right there, sir.
A corrupt government cannot liberate the people. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also. I do not support corruption.
Yes.
Corruption takes money away from children's education.
Yes.
It deprives hospitals of basic necessities.
Yes.
It means that roads are not fixed.
Yes.
Corruption deepens inequality.
Yes.
It siphons off taxpayers' money
Yes.
to make a few
Few
cronies
cronies richer. Yes.
with the political connection
Yes.
instead of benefiting the people.
Exactly.
This government has been doing everything it can to weaken and undermine
The
the Integrity
Commission.
Commission,
Yes.
which is an institution that I designed as Minister of Justice and brought the legislation to Parliament to fight corruption in this country. I have said it before and I will tell you again. Jamaica cannot move forward without a government built on integrity that embraces principles of good governance in this country.
All right. Another thing that the government should be doing, Donovan Williams. 16 of them need to come and say, yo, Donovan Williams need to go to the ethics committee too, you know. The PMP can do that according to this document. So we can get some things going and something moving. And some real change happening. What she said in the voice note, where should they? Where should they, Jamaica? Let me find her. What Rose is saying at the voice note. We need to get to the bottom of that. We need to get to the bottom of that. Where it is? Can't see it, huh?
Me not talk to you again, you know.
You notice me stop talk? Me stop talk and me a act. Don't make me level my mouth in a social media. Remember, them never tell me when you are coming here. You come in by night. But me wait to the place where me born and grow to take you out. And me gonna take you back out here. Me gonna take you back out here, cause you
So Rastafari said Mark Golden is a minister of justice. Is at another lawyer. They have no excuse. Sir, no. You cannot. You're talking about 28 persons that have the personal responsibility to actually go over all of those documents when it comes to standing orders and stuff like that. And you don't know how difficult that is. So I am not going to say there's no excuses. I'm not going to say that. I am saying it is reasonable that they don't know. Because if you look at the parliament objectively, a lot of some of the times there's parts of it that they don't know. Right? Even on both sides when the standing orders are concerned. And Mr. Will Rattigan is the type of person who actually peruse those things and try to know them. How much people reading it? Let's be fair. Let us be fair. I am Coley. Are your birthday today? Are you Mystic Sensation on the top boat? Say your birthday and thing. I am Coley. I see I am Coley on YouTube. So it is possible that them don't know. Rela say, you know, so I come feel about them tonight. That's why I'm wearing the green shirt. Let me play the audio while I'm wearing the green shirt. It's too hard of them when I come for beat the labor at them. I understand. Mr. Will Rattigan one, me never did listen all of it, but me did. Based on what I saw him presenting, I said, let me look at this. And I'm glad I did. But listen to this.
Careful, sister. If the people of Jamaica get fed up with their level of incompetence and corruption, they blame the Labour government,
No, and they should.
If we're not careful, the people get overwhelmed and start cussing about it, If the government is careful, Okay.
Madam Speaker, to be fair to the people of Jamaica, I voted for the Jamaica Labour Party because I recognize these problems and I want a change and I want somebody to fix it. Thank you. You can't get a 15, 20 year and tell me, see, and them create the problem. I know the problem exists and I put you there to fix it.
Yes.
So in all fairness to the people of Jamaica, come on, Christopher Tuxton, tie up your shoelace, man. Grab up your bootstraps.
No. Careful, sister.
So you hear the Labour right them a beat Christopher Tufton and the whole entire Labour Party. Say in a power for 10 years. The problem them did exist, but I don't know fix some of them. Some of the major ones. Don't have no excuses. So I am gonna give that same energy to the People's National Party, even though they are not in power. As an opposition, you have to know all the tools that you have to use to hold the government accountable. And you must exhaust all tools once made aware of it, if you haven't learned it already. And I'm saying, I am calling on the opposition to address this because, yeah, she come out. See, me look on this two-way, you know. The Jamaica Labour Party knows what Juliet Holness is saying. That means when they had 49 seats and they had corrupt persons in there, they had no intention of going against them. There was not 16 persons in there that had any integrity. Pauline, how you doing? There's not nobody in the Jamaica Party that have no integrity. I am not pro the Jamaica Labour Party, but I am pro good governance. I already know that I'm not going to get it from them. That she just exposed that, you know. She just exposed that the Jamaica Labour Party has no interest in holding the people in their party accountable because their only interest is to keep power. And I'm saying, I am holding the People's National Party accountable to hold anyone accountable, whether it's the government or the persons within their own party. I know the People's National Party have its own structure in terms of investigating matters and so forth and whatever. And so far, I've seen them do the right things. You understand? So again, I'm giving them what you call it now? May I give them a local room? Yeah, man. Say, may I give them say, yeah, man, you probably never know about this. It's possible. Now that you do know, though, I'm expecting you to do the right things. And I'll be watching. I will be watching. I'll be looking on this for you to do the right things. Because it's not just Christopher Tufton. There's a lot of them where them can use this thing against. If they carry it to the ethics committee and they don't go nowhere, I rather them carry it to the ethics committee every single time. Every single time. Exhaust the system on behalf of us, the people, in terms of holding the government accountable. Point blank, period. Because in truth and in fact, human beings are human beings. So, one, we the people of Jamaica must be armed with the knowledge to hold our opposition accountable and also the leadership accountable. It is a very important response. We have a civic duty to do so. If we don't do that, the state of our country and our experiences in the hospital because of corruption and all of those things, and the roads, all I know we have one car. We're not tired to fix the car. It's the corruption that's caused these things. The road them not fixed properly. $80 million, $85 million gone down the drain. No competitive bidding. We cannot accept this, Jamaica. All right? And I'm going to go because it's 1 a.m. in the morning and it's Sunday. You see me I deal with? And I am honored that so many of you is watching me at this hour. On TikTok, it's been an average of 90 persons watching me, sometime over 100. At some point over there on Bolo VNR 2.0, it was over 100, 130. You know what I mean? So there has been a good number of people that has been tuning in. And even on Bolo VNR clips as well. You understand? But it's the weekend and yeah man, I'm not gonna rest up and I'll be doing the same. Yeah, I'll be doing the same. I only have two videos to edit and you know what I mean, make 2 thumbnail and but just gotta relax. Feel me I say. Yeah man, I don't know about anybody else, but I will be holding them accountable. I hold the People's National Party to a higher standard because I have bought into the message of the People's National Party. Right? And the message that they're giving, I am holding them to the message that they promised of how they are going to operate. And I have all faith in Mark Jefferson Golden that he's going to come true. True. I don't have any doubt in my mind. Trust me. So I am gonna say it. Marky G, get on top of this, my general. Get on top of this. Get on top of this, sir. Sir Mark Golden. I know you have a lot on your plate. But get on top of this. This is essential that you do. You understand? Because you know the Labour right them stay already. Although them have a party that is inherently corrupt and they never hold any of the people them in their party accountable, they would want to use this in such a way to say blah 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 blah. Which they don't have the moral. They don't have the moral standing to do so, but they will dare to attempt. And so I am saying for you to put a big tree trunk down their throats, address this quickly. Yeah man, show them how the People's National Party do things, man. Show them how Marky G get things done. No, remember saying Jamaica, why I have so much faith in the Mark Golden, you know? Is because him is actions that he has taken that has been tough. One of the tough actions that Mark Golden took was removing Dennis Meadows from the ticket. That pretty much everybody is saying is the reason why they lost the seat in that area. And if you know, well, it just was four more seats for them to make government. So one more seat is just 3 more seats. And then there's actually stuff that is in the court. Want to see how close things are? So for Mark Golding to have taken that stance, that told me who the man is. You understand what I deal with? And I have faith in his leadership. You understand? So, one Marky G. Yeah, man. I have faith in the Mark Golding leadership, man. So, I don't have any doubt that, I see we have some persons representative from the People's National Party here. And I would like you guys to deliver the message. This is news. What's her name? Juliet Holness wrote Will Rattigan, and now it's out there. And she is saying, listen, it's not my responsibility. And based off what she presented, it's opening up legitimate questions. Did the PNP know about this in terms of this action that they can take? Yes or no? If no, okay, you know about it now. We are looking for you to take action. Period. It's that simple. It's that simple. There was 14 of you before when it and then now it's 28. So now only can 16 now only can just make it up. Straight. And I think that is fair. God bless you guys. Have a wonderful day. All of my moderator them, have a wonderful evening. All of the viewers them, all of the comrades, everybody. You understand? Bless up yourself. Ivan, nobody feel like I'm gonna see you, Ivan. Paul Patmore still there. Big up yourself, my general. What else? Yeah. I know some me look at babes pass through one night time. I know she probably gone on her bed. Big up yourself, you know, Nicky. No, look at Joe. David, big up yourself, culture icon, bless up everybody, respect. Look at more TikTok, I'm out. But we're not even reach 50,000 likes. Yo, we don't make it, bro. I just 3,000 more. No, remember, you know. And few people them on YouTube. Before they leave, they can't just hit the like button right here, so. You can't tell me, say, oh, now watch me the whole time. I want to not hit the like button. You understand? You probably forgot, but hey, I'm going to remind you before you leave. Could you like and share the video, please? Appreciate that in advance. Yeah, man, make we get to 50,000 likes, man, before me left, man. Every live stream, for the first hour, I would love to get 50,000 likes. Yeah, that's what I would love. Good morning. Still trying to get a little help to rebuild my house, guys. Aisha, how are you? Natalie Dixon. Wagwan. I must have to get Andre number now, so reach out to him. Because him can him have the connections more than me, understand? Yeah. No, look good joke. Yeah, man, make we get to 50. We are 48,000 now. Let's go. You understand? And I think I have some goals as well. If you don't want this, if you don't want to bless up and if you appreciate the dialogue, I don't want to bless up the platform, people. Yeah, subscribe to the platform. Yeah, man, me see this stuff them on WhatsApp, man. Me see it, man. As me say, the best thing for you do, Club Social, big up, best thing for you do. I like Andre. Him have more connection and resources. Or connection to resources. You know what I say? Yeah. The right people and for help and so on. Make sure so everything is on the up and up. When I get through. But I only for people out there want help still, you know. I'm not telling a lie. Yeah, listen, give thanks to God's spirit, but I could have easily, if I was in a different place, I could have easily been one of those victims down by Westmoreland and other parts of Jamaica. Easily. And based off the prophetic word and stuff that is coming, I mean, things are gonna get even crazier. Oh, as I talk about prophetic word, there's one last thing I probably should share. Yeah, literally. One last thing I probably should share. Everybody has been sending me this. And I usually play the videos, so it's not nothing new really. But prepare yourself. Yeah, this video.
Jamaica, prepare yourself. Church of the Living God, prepare yourselves. We are approaching deeper waters. Turbulence is up ahead. Prepare yourselves. Now is the time to get your house in order. I'm speaking to born again believers. I'm speaking to leaders in the church, because the Lord is going to visit the church again first. And it is going to be intense this time. And then it's going to spread across the society, all the 7 pillars. Never let it be said it was not said.
So when you see the church,
we are in serious times.
When you see pastors falling, big pastors falling, all the persons that were as a bash church, just know say after the church, it will spread across other parts of the society as well. So it's not, if you're not rightly aligned, then
and things are going to get more and more turbulent. Write it down. And so what the Lord is saying, prepare yourself. Prepare yourselves, Jamaica. This is not just for Jamaica, this is for the globe. Those of you who are in other nations, the same is true. So although I'm speaking to Jamaica now, I'm speaking to the globe, those who are listening now. There's a major shift that is about to happen. And I'm not talking about June yet. It is going to happen before June. June is going to be the most dramatic of all, because it's going to keep increasing.
Wow.
And then there's going to be a tipping point. And June is going to be that major shift. But there is a shift. It's almost like those persons who, what they call it,
roller coaster.
It's not the regular roller coaster. They have this
yeah, the one that go up like
crazy, more crazy one.
Then
I
go
don't
down.
even remember the name of it.
Yeah, man.
And then you have the
Like
different
that.
humps and humps.
Yeah.
And the humps, right? Humps and the whatever they call them, until it go to the highest one. So June is going to be like,
whoa,
a high point, not the highest one.
Whoa.
But it's going to be close to the highest, and then you're going to have like more like a free fall kind of thing.
Whoa.
So what is actually happening is that we're climbing, but there are humps there, humps. And as you go over a hump, there's a sudden drop. And I'm now speaking prophetically. That's prophetically. That is what is happening. So we're about to come up on a hump, but that hump is going to lead to a sudden plunging. It's about to happen. And the Lord is preparing us for it. So that when it happens, those of us who are aligned, it will not cause heart attack.
Whoa.
It will not cause persons' heart to fail. It will not cause persons to give up, that sort of thing.
Wow.
Where death should have been the portion, that will not happen, because we would have already been at that place, stable, sober, and watchful, and be able to successfully, by the grace of God, navigate the precipitous phenomena that will be coming at us from all different angles.
Wow.
I'm smiling, but it's not something to smile about.
Mighty God.
I'm smiling because I heard something which I'm not going to say. Jamaica, prepare yourself. Church of the Living God, prepare yourselves. We are approaching deeper waters. Turbulence is up ahead. Prepare yourselves. Born again believers in Christ, we go back into another season of fasting and prayer, starting with a consecration fast. I'll speak a little bit more on the consecration, but I've started it. take your notes and begin to get yourself sorted out. 6 p.m. later to 6 a.m. and we'll go for 1 week for starters, and then before week 2, further instructions will be given. Prepare yourselves accordingly. Jamaica.
June is going to be pivotal. Well, the article that I read earlier indicates there's a big shift coming indeed. The article that the United States decided that they're not going to send the U.S. money with them sent to the Caribbean for aid. No more aid. No more aid, Jamaica. You still don't reach 50,000 likes yet? Oh man, y'all don't love me, bro. Yo, y'all don't love me, bro. What is going on? Dorette, what's up? Yes, Dorette, I've been on for like 4 hours now. I didn't go live all day today. Yesterday. I didn't go live. I didn't put out a video. I didn't do nothing. Alright, so yeah. Here we are. Alright, here we are. I'm glad that I got to play this. Because he's on the thumbnail as well. I put him on the thumbnail as well. The only person I didn't get to play was Rastan Hyman. But you know, something for later. Tomorrow, right? In terms of the economy and stuff like that. And how we're gonna be affected by all of that. That discussion is always relevant, especially in this time. Natalie Nixon, big up. I hope you labor right there now follow me because I think so me labor right, you know. Men a labor right here would never be a labor right. The labor right is a party who will put in a political exile forever. I would never vote for them. I would explore my options everywhere else. If the People's National Party fail me, may I go elsewhere again. Probably I've got to start one party. You understand? Yeah, in a real life. But because I never vote for Labour right. Ever vote for Labour right. There's no way. Impossible. Them not ready, brother. Them are endorse witchcraft and all type of something. They're not ready. I have some people in the People's National Party too. We are part of this and part of that. Hey, me say, gotta go remove all of them. Gotta go clean up this country, yeah? You remember good. Anything on a part of you not to do with God and the devil and not deal with. Friend, you have nothing to do with God and the devil and not deal with. Oh no, I get removed. God no business about a party. When I get removed. Remember that. Aisha, where you going with? Aisha. Yo, Aisha, come up, Aisha. Let me see. Yo, guys, I need to go to 50K before I come off, you know. Aisha, come up and say hi. Come up and say hi. Let's see if we can get Aisha up here. Come up and say hi, Aisha. I'm sending the invite already, you know. Let's see who else there. Yeah, man, we need 500 more likes, man. I'm good. 500 more likes, I'm good, people. Tommy. Let me see who else there. Let me see if I the real part man. This because some people love people picture, you know. Yeah, man, this look like a general profile. Let me see. What else? Let me see. Me follow people here, man. Follow me. Yeah, we there 50K. Big up on yourself, my people. Thank you. Alright. That is it. See you guys later, okay? Tomorrow in idea. In our midday. Awesome. Yeah, around 12:30. Yeah, definitely. And then I don't know. Probably do it early morning. I don't know. But I think I'm gonna be doing 2 lives tomorrow. Yeah. 2 lives. It might happen so I'm go live at 6 o'clock in the evening. You know? Or maybe 9, just like I'm gonna do tonight again. From 9 to 1 o'clock. Yeah. But my timing is, I don't have a schedule timing, guys. We can't tell us, say, yo, every day this a time I go live. We can't tell you none of that. One of us have to subscribe. What you say, Dorrit? Congratulations. On what? On what? On what exactly? Oh, the 50,000 likes. Yeah, my aim is to get 50,000 likes. I go live 2-3 hours on TikTok. I go live 2-3 hours on YouTube. Even more. You know what I'm saying? So, 50,000 likes should be like a regular. Because a lot of the time we get almost 100 people watching. So, and then when I end the live, I see 2,000 people pass through. So, yeah, you just need the participation. If it's while you're here, you get me? I don't expect nobody to watch me for 3 hours straight. If you do, oh my God, appreciate you. The fact that I have your attention for that long, you get me? I appreciate you for that. But it's not expected because people is distracted, they're moving around, they have to do what they have to do about them business. It is what it is. Right? Yeah. Fortunately for you guys on TikTok, you can watch this over on my YouTube. The parts that you missed, if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Bolo VNR 2.0 or Bolo VNR 2.0 and Bolo VNR clips. Mostly Bolo VNR 2.0, you'll be able to see the replay of these videos that you see on YouTube. All of the stuff that I went through, it's there. I'm live on 3 different phones right now. You get me? Janet, how are you? So that is it. All right, anyway, bye guys. Appreciate y'all. Peace and blessings. Have a good morning. Have a good night. Wherever you are in the world, bless up. See you. And thanks again for the support, all right? Appreciate y'all.